Yeah, everything looks like it's going well. Oh, except for Twitch, I forgot to change the name of the game of the stream. That's okay though. That's okay. All right. Let me just switch over to my OBS, and we should be good to go. So let me know if you guys can hear me well. I think you can. Also, wait, let me check the audio on my phone. Just the name of the game of the stream. Yeah, looks all good. Looks all good. Alright, so today we are playing the next part in Eden's Garden. Today's the trial, the class trial. So we just have to go talk to a couple more people, get their opinions on where they at when the murder happened, get their alibis, see if they found any evidence, and then we're gonna be hopping in right into the trial. So yeah, right now I'm thinking a girl did it, and I'm thinking that Eva Sunaka did it. I don't know for sure though. We'll go over all the evidence once we have it right before the trial though, okay? So right now we have to go to the laundry room, I believe, from last time. Oh, I don't know. This one's a hard one. I don't know if, like, what you gonna call it, Wolfgang, because he's the guy who died, okay? I'm not sure if Wolfgang was the one to lure somebody there and got killed himself, or if he was just lured there and killed. It's very interesting. Alright, let's go check out this laundry room. Yep, Deanna should be in here. Alright. Yep, there's Deanna. Alright, Deanna, let's see what you got. She crying. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. Deanna was standing with her back pressed up against the wall, arms wrapped around herself in a tight embrace. She's in even worse shape than before. Deanna, I need to ask you a question. Please, give me a moment. It's been kind of tough.
No.
The investigation is going to end really soon. We can't wait. Oh, okay, sorry. Where were you during the blackout? Oh, the blackout, right before the body was discovered. I was just in my room, alone, doing my makeup. Kind of suspicious. Exactly. You don't have any makeup on, though. I was experimenting with new combinations, so I wiped it all off already.
I see.
I see. So you were alone in your room the entire morning. Yeah, I just wasn't feeling up to it.
Sorry.
Alright. She's feeling a little sick. So the trial is about to start. She knows that. She says she's feeling sick. Her story is a little all over the place. I don't know. Maybe Deanna's the killer. Alright, maybe she is. I've asked all the questions I wanted to. Thanks.
So...
Do you think she was acting weird at all? No weirder than the others. Anyway, since Deanna gave a testimony, I can cross her off my list now. Which means the only people I still need to speak to.
Where?
I hope Ingrid and Toshiko are still in the courtyard. We won't know until we see for ourselves. Alright, so... yeah, Ingrid, Toshiko. I feel like we're missing somebody else. Like, Ulysses Wilhelm and stuff, but... I mean, I guess he was with Winona, so... Alright, let's go check out the courtyard. Also, whenever you guys pop on in the stream, let me know in the chat. Say hello, so I can see you're here. I can see Alice Angel. Hello. And just let me know how your day's going. Hopefully it's going great. And, yeah. Alright. So, Toshiko's crying.
Hello?
Hey, have either of you been investigating? Investigating? Toshiko lowered her fan to reveal a pair of puffy eyes. I don't know. What are you expecting me to do?
Seriously?
To look for clues. Good clues? How am I meant to do that? It's not like I've had to solve a case. It's not like I've had to solve a murder before, you know. My hands have been a bit full, so not like finding any clues. I can see why.
Moving on.
Okay, well, did you at least notice anything suspicious this morning? It could be a person acting odd or a strange sound. That's what most real life testimonies talk about, anyway.
Think this through.
A person acting odd. Maybe not at the time, but looking back, it definitely seems a little strange. Do you want to tell them, Toshiko? Okay, fine. This morning I saw Wolfgang.
Huh?
Wolfgang? Where did you see him? In the dorm hallway on my way back from the pharmacy. Oh, the dorm hallway. Just as I was about to enter my room, I saw Wolfgang leave his. Oh, Wolfgang. What a coincidence running into each other like this. Are you already on your way to the tournament, Miss Kaira? It's rather early. So he left early. It's a bit interesting. Of course not. A professional like myself knows better than to attend some silly party. Right. My apologies. What about you? Are you going to the tournament? I should not really say anymore. That's correct. I'm going to the tournament. I'm just heading to the laundry room right now. There's a batch of clothes I accidentally left behind in there.
That's...
Wolfgang said he was going to attend the tournament. Oh, as us. Yesterday he told everyone he was too busy to attend. I assumed he changed his mind. I had no real reason to question him. I heard bits and pieces of their conversation from inside my dorm. The whole thing couldn't have lasted longer than a minute.
Bit complicated.
Toshiko and I are bunk buddies, by the way. Thought I'd mention that in case Damon didn't know. Okay, thanks. Anyways, when I heard that Wolfie said, my first thought was, leftover clothes? I don't remember any leftover clothes. But I figured I must have been misremembering. What, with my head aching and all? Aching head? I was suffering a terrible headache this morning. Couldn't even see 2 steps in front of me, let alone get up from my bed. That's why I'd gone to the pharmacy. I was hoping to procure some medication for Ingrid. So, not my proudest moment, I'll admit, but I knew I could trust Toshiko with the job.
So,
Do you even know what time the interaction with Wolfgang happened? 10 past 8, I think. Okay, so... when did Grace leave her room, right? Because the tournament started at 9, so I don't know why she would get there so early. What was Grace doing the whole morning? Maybe eating breakfast or something? So she left maybe around 8 o'clock. At around 8:10, Wolfgang left his room to meet with the person at 8:15. So now we at least know when he got to when he left his room. Alright.
how should I put it?
The conversation happened just a little after the morning announcement. That I can tell you with confidence. Yes, 10 past would make sense. When the announcement initially played, I was just about to leave the pharmacy. Then she was already inside the pharmacy by 8 a.m. Which is a little odd, but not that odd. But like, I feel like that's important that she was up and awake before 8 a.m. walking around. And I was like, where did she go? See, let's just hypothetically just say this, right, guys? Let's just say Toshiko might be the killer. Okay, let's just say hypothetically speaking. I highly doubt it, but just say it, she is. Well, she's giving us too much information about Wolfgang then, so it might not be doing her any well. But let's just say this. She's up and about before 8 a.m., before the morning announcement, to help out Ingrid get her medication. Yes, she could have just woken up early. Yes, Ingrid could have just woke up and she could have asked for help. But what if Toshiko was planning the whole, mystery, what am I trying to say? The generator room, planning and setting up the entire murder scene just for Wolfgang. And when she went back to the room from setting it up, she saw Wolfgang in the hallway and then just followed him to the room or something. I don't know. It's just a weird theory. It's probably not correct, though. But I tried to say it aloud to see how crazy it sounded. So, Wolfgang, you looked totally fine when you saw him.
Sure.
Yes, nothing seemed to... Ari? What the heck? Ari? Huh? Isn't that calling the question what Grace told me earlier? He was lying, bro. He wasn't actually sick. Either Grace lied to me about Wolfgang calling in sick, or she was telling the truth. Then Wolfgang just got outed as a liar. I can probably deduce an answer if I know what time Grace left Wolfgang's dorm. That's what I'm saying. If she left before 8:10 a.m., then she would have already been out of the picture by the time Wolfgang made his move. hence why she only remembers him in bed. However, if she left after 8:10 a.m., then she would have been there for Wolfgang's encounter with Toshiko, which means she lied about Wolfgang being bedridden during the period of time she was in his dorm. Funny how she never gave me a time. Okay, fetch quest. Oh, okay. What else happened after Toshiko saw Wolfgang? That blackout sure gave us a spook. Toshiko and I decided to stay where we were until the lights turned on, though we did watch you and your buddies pass by. You saw that?
How should I put it?
Heard it first, then took a peek. I would have said something, but I still wasn't feeling my usual self, so we watched you up until you went all the way down the stairs. That must have been how you found the crime scene, right? Yeah, that's right.
Too much for me.
Sure a terrible sight. Can't believe someone here may actually be behind it. Let's hope we can solve it. Okay, I think it's time for the trial now. And then, I want to go to the truth bullets. Can I do that right now? I do. Okay, let's take a look at the truth bullets, okay? Excuse me. I have a working theory, alright? I don't know how it all connects, though, alright? But I have a theory I want you guys to hear, okay? So, this is what we know. We know that at 9:35, that's when Wolfgang was executed, and we can tell that from the Tozu tablet, is his estimated time of death was 9:35. And if we take our other knowledge, which is the DJ pad clock, the clock's froze at 9:35, which means it's when the power went out. So the power probably went out at the same time that Wolfgang died. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. I think the generator must have blown up, and somehow it blowing up caused Wolfgang to die, or Wolfgang dying caused it to blow up. There's got to be a connection there. Okay? Now, moving on a little bit, right? We started at 9 o'clock a.m., so, you know, we all were in there playing the game, whatever. But we have to remember, at 8:15 was when they met up, and we know that Wolfgang was there around 8:15 because he left his room at 8:10. But one odd thing is, and obviously, you know, the note tells us 8:15, secret, close the door. Close the door is very specific, I feel like, which I kind of have an idea for that now. But anyways, let's looking at something. So we know, like, he wasn't, like, killed, like, we know he's killed at 9:35, but we know that's not when the trouble started, because of the blood spots. Drops of blood were scattered around the boiler room door, and they were also scattered in the outside hallway. So, taking this into consideration, we know that somebody got injured, stabbed, or hurt, either setting up this whole death trap or in the confrontation. So what I'm thinking is, during the confrontation, there were two initial weapons, okay? Those... Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, I had an idea. I have such a good idea now. Okay. Anyways, we know there's two things, okay? Oh, the odd smell. I forget about that now. Exactly. Okay, so, I'm putting it all together right now. We know there's a rolling pin that had handprints, which I feel like we should try to match those up to somebody. Like, look at the hand shape. There's handprints on here, and there's also, excuse me. There's also, what was it? The knife, right? So, inside the room, the killer probably was the one with the rolling pin. They probably found it when they were scrubbing through the storage rooms in the basement for their materials. And the knife probably came from Wolfgang. He probably grabbed it from the kitchen on his way down. Okay? Because he was up way before the game tournament. But at the same time, he always could have grabbed it the night prior. I'm just saying, he probably brought it down. So, let's see. Yep. But we know the blood was dry, which means that there had to be a confrontation way before 9:35. So it seems like Wolfgang must have attacked first with his knife, stabbing the victim, okay? Or, and then he got hit in the back of the head with the rolling pin. Or he went inside the room, got jumped and hit in the back of the head with the rolling pin. Maybe didn't knock him out like the killer was expecting, and Wolfgang used his knife to quickly stab them, right? Probably didn't want to kill them because Wolfgang doesn't seem like the kind of guy to want to do that. He doesn't want to come to the black end. And so he probably just took a quick jab at him or something, right? Hence why they didn't bleed a whole lot. After that, the killer could have left the room. And then I'm assuming what they did is they put, or at least at some point, they put this chemical agent on the door handle, right? And see, whatchamacallit, they would have locked. We know from the inverted, the doorknob, it's been flipped around so the lock's on the outside. Somebody locked him in the room. I was trying to think this out. Why would they lock him in the room? Why would they want to lock Wolfgang in the room? You know? And I'm thinking this. They probably put the chemical agent on the doorknob from the inside so it burned his hands. And that probably did something to him. Oh, I have it now. I have it. I got it all figured out, right? So his hands were probably burning. So then he probably went over to the water to try to cool them off, right? And as soon as he went over to the water, either he was probably shot in the back of the head with, where is it? With the taser gun, right? And then, try to connect all the evidence here. So that's probably why we see the thing on Wolfgang's neck, the little red dot, right? It's probably a little stab from the thingy. Now all that's left is to connect the footsteps, the extension cord, and the shrapnel. No internal plug. Only a frayed tip. I see. So somehow the generator explodes, which turns off the power. This could have been happened when he was shocked. But when did he die? I don't know. So somebody went to the closet to grab the cereal and the chemical agents. But who would know about them? Oh, it's also alcohol, like vodka and stuff. Oh, there's never started with not chemical agents, it's vodka. Unless that was to knock him out. I don't know. I still believe it's kind of odd. But I think somebody rigged the door handle. Or maybe they tased the door handle. Which is what caused his hands to get burned. The weird smell, I'm not sure. Maybe the weird alcohol smell was to knock him out and to drown in the water. Or like to fall in the water and then later blow up. And this is definitely to lockpick the door. It's definitely tough. It's definitely a tough one. I don't know who could have pulled it off. I think I kind of have an idea of how it happened, but not who could have done it. I don't know. Somebody ran away from the crime scene earlier. We know when Nona and Ulysses were together, all of us people were in the gaming room together. So the only person that could have really left the gaming room would have been Eva Tsunaka with her handheld console using the light. Otherwise, we've had somebody else. Which I'm thinking Winona could have done it. Winona or Toshiko. So it's one of those three girls. I just don't know who. Alright, everyone. That's time. Please drop whatever it is that you're doing and proceed over to the Tree of Ignorance. Bum, bum, bum. Don't make me wait too long. Otherwise, you'll be in for a shocking surprise. Get it? Because your trinkets can zap you. Unless somebody caused his trinket to zap when he was in the water and killed him. Anyways, just gonna move on. It's time. You too. Go on ahead. Toshiko and I'll catch you up.
Listen to me.
Okay, let's go, Damon. Right. Alright, guys. Trial time! Trial time. Eva and I made the short trek to the room with the tree. Once there, we waited for the others to arrive. Eventually, everyone had shown up. I don't think Cassidy did it. She didn't seem at all. She seems awesome. She doesn't seem like she'd do it. She seems like she would be killed, if anything. But I hope she makes it to the end. So, how are you guys feeling?
It's me.
Words wouldn't do it justice. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty bad. Sniff, sniff, I can tell you how I feel when I don't even know what I feel. I think it's Winona or Eva, okay? That's what I'm saying right now. That's what I'm locking it in on. I'd rather we save the talking for the trial. She's also kind of suspicious, I'm just saying. The trial. In just a few moments' time, we are going to be down there. Down there in the trial room, fighting for survival using only our words. Damn it, Damon. Get a grip already. Before the door in the tree opens, I need to ask Desmond if he has any new information with the taser gun.
Hi.
Hey. Hey. His voice was steady, but his eyes kept darting around the room. Did you check the taser? Right, I did. Any findings? Just one. The gun's blast doors are missing. Blast what? Blast doors? All of a sudden, the ground... Oh no, not again! Hold on to something, everyone! Dude, it's just an elevator. Chill out, guys. The Tree of Knowledge, a symbol of sentience, intuition, and understanding, exists here only as a barren replica. The Tree of Ignorance emulates the wonder of nature, but does not achieve it. And just so, for ignorance often aspires to be seen as wisdom. Damn it.
Shit.
Well, guess we gotta cut this conversation short. I'll explain everything during the trial. Let's not keep this goat guy waiting.
Holy!
Oh man, this is really happening. We're so screwed. We're totally gonna die.
It is how it is.
If you go in expecting to fail, chances are you will.
Game over, man!
I'm gonna think of failure even more because you said that.
Hold your horses.
Look at it this way. Who here are the cards more stacked against? 14 people working together to solve a murder, or one person trying to leave everyone else astray?
Ready.
If anyone's in for a struggle, it ain't the group of 14.
Do you think?
You make a good point. Statistically, the odds are in our favor here.
It'll be okay.
Exactly, luck will be on our side.
No, it's not.
If luck was on our side, we wouldn't be in the killing game to start with. Can I say something first before we go? Oh, what is it? It's a message for the killer.
What did you say?
A message for the killer? The person here who killed Wolfgang. Whoever you are, can you please step forward? Oh my gosh. It's giving some real Ishimaru vibes. Like, alright, if you're the killer, please raise your hand and everyone will close their eyes. Like, no bro, ain't no one doing this. Huh?
I want to help.
We don't have to do this class trial. If you can just find it in yourself to step forward and bring this whole thing to an end already, then please. Despite Tiana's pleas, no one came forward.
Come on.
If someone's determined enough to commit murder, they won't break down because of one person's pleas. And she's also the first one to talk, Winona. Since we're on the subject, I also got a message for the killer.
Dumbass!
Don't forget the punishment fits the crime, asshole. Enjoy the death penalty. Grace spelled those words and disappeared into the opening of the tree.
Can I go now?
Co-signed.
Slow down.
Yo, broski, wait up! One by one, people begin to follow suit. I guess if it's time to go. We knew where the stairs would take us, and where the elevator afterwards would deliver us. But everything beyond that was shrouded in uncertainty. There's no mock trial awaiting us, no foul murder designed to waste our time with a stupid mystery. This one was undoubtedly real. Come on, Damon, get a hold of yourself already. Take a deep breath. I approached the opening in the tree and descended into the darkness. I don't like how this is, guys. This is scary. It was the same elevator, the same slow churning of metal, and echoing sounds of clunky machinery. And yet, something was different. Someone was gone. Someone who I never held in high regard, but was still a person nonetheless. A person with feelings. A person with aspirations. A person with a family. A person who I will never hear speak again. Not a single word. Alright, I gotta lock in and pick somebody who I think it is once the trial starts here. Am I ready for this? I'm locking in on Winona, okay? I'm locking in on Winona. If I can look at people's handwriting signatures, alright? Let's just make sure the handwriting matches up, alright? I don't care about the rules. Where's the truth bullets at? The note. Looks like it has some pretty good cursive, if you ask me. Now, let's look at the blah 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 blah. The report card, yes. Okay, it's definitely not us. Oh wait, that's not what I meant to hit. It's not us, that's for sure. It's not Deanna. John's is a little too fancy, but I guess it could be him. Potentially. Not Jet. Could be Toshiko. Hers is really beautifully fancy, though. Where Jacques is just, like, John Hancock fancy. Mark, nah. Ulysses, nah. He's dead, but nah. Cassidy, nah. Desmond, nah. Eloise, it could be Eloise. Kai, nah. Grace Madison. I mean, it could be, but I don't think so. Ingrid, nah. See, hers is kind of small. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's just Winona. Like, it would give it away in a sense. Eva Sunaka. So she does the big E and the big T. Okay, I just want to look at one more thing before we start. At the door. Secret. 8:15. So secret. They're all connected in lowercase like that. With the T like that. With no little curve at the end. Close the door. Oh, but someone should have been stabbed. So who was acting suspicious like they didn't want to be seen? Almost like it's Deanna. I don't know though. Somebody was stabbed. Who have we not seen? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I had no clue. I'm just gonna lock in and I'm gonna say it's Winona. I'm probably way off. What was that? What was what I did during the investigation the best I could have done? Will it be enough to carry me through this trial? Will it be enough to lead me to Wolfgang's killer? I won't know until I do it. Until I face this trial head on. There's no way I can place my faith in the other people here. There's no way they'll come to the correct conclusion. Our survival depends on me. The elevator began to slow, snapping me back to reality. I adjusted my tie and stood tall, and when movement stopped completely, the doors in front of us opened.
Rise and shine.
Rise and shine, or sign! Somebody call an ambulance. I think I've caught a case of deja vu.
Isn't this lovely?
Hey, that's a Monokuma type of laugh. It feels like only yesterday we were playing detective with the corpse of a crime scene. My, how insolent, what now? Insolent? I don't know. And chipper so many of you used to be.
How interesting.
After all that back and forth over a simple whodunit mystery. A howdunit mystery. I'm truly curious what today's trial will yield.
Yeah.
Just to remind myself, our names are on the podiums, right? Eager to start, are we?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, to find your podium, just look for where your name is written.
The show must go on.
Come on now, hop to it. I'm so excited I can barely wait a second longer. I really don't want to do this.
Oh, crud.
We gotta do as he says, though. Otherwise, that enforcer lady might get mad. Knowing we were powerless to disobey Tozu, we began to disperse and locate our podiums.
Hey.
It's okay, everyone. If we work together, we can do this.
We can't give up.
Right, guys? If we work together, we can solve this case. So come on, let's do this. For Wolfgang. Although, what if Deanna killed him, and that's why she took all her makeup off, because she got blood on her face? I don't know. Although her words elicited nods from the other students, the expressions on their faces told a different story. It was an expression I couldn't help but feel conflicted over, in a moment where I shouldn't have been focusing on my feelings. An expression of unmistakable fear. I'm saying with Winona, I had no idea though. I'm sorry, guys. For days now, I've been angry over the mock trial. Angry at how much people resented me for telling the truth, how they twisted my words and assumed my intentions. I'm angry, but that didn't mean I wanted to be right. I would have been happy for reality to prove me wrong, for no one to buckle under the pressure of the killing game. But good endings like that only exist in stories. Hey Panther! How's it going? Well, let's start the trial here. I'm guessing the killer's Winona, but I don't know. Reality was apathetic to what we wanted, and the events of today proved we were at its mercy. Oh no, poor Wolfgang. So I stood up there at my podium, conflicted. To think the strategy could have been avoided had people just listened to me. But who was it that engaged everyone to turn on me? Oh, whoa! I didn't mean to say it that way. Turn on me, okay, guys? Who was it that encouraged everyone to trust each other? If Wolfgang hadn't been so naive, if he just told people to protect themselves rather than each other, then maybe he would still be here. Regardless, I can't let myself be consumed by the what-ifs. Although, the others may have failed at preventing Wolfgang's murder, I, at the very least, can solve it. I'll uncover this killer, let them face the consequences of their actions. I'll solve this case, and survive. Yep, I guess we might as well save the game. Actually, no, I'll go back and see where's left 5. Yeah, the victim was not who I was expecting it to be at all. Wolfgang of all people. I thought he'd be really cool to survive until the end, you know? His talent been really cool to see play out in these trials. Oh, let's go back. Yeah. Oh, wow, okay, so we have trinkets. What's this all about? Oh, it's just truth bullets. I already went over all the evidence. I think I know what happens. We just have to see if my hypothesis is correct. Difficulty. Usually I play on mean mode, but since this is a fan game, let's just enjoy on regular. Begin the class trial. Here we go. Oh dang! So you predicted it? Okay.
Let's get this started, shall we?
I mean, he did get a lot of attention, so I could see why they would highlight him to kill him off. All right.
Welcome back to the trial grounds, everyone. Unlike previously, today will be no circus.
No mockery woven with stitches and needles.
A true, fair, and proper trial will commence. A battle of wits between the blackened and the spotless.
I got this.
But even you must vote
For who we believe is the blackened. Yeah. Also, like, they gave Kai, I mean, maybe just because he's a roommate, but they gave him a lot of attention. I really hope Kai's ends being the killer, because he's my favorite character.
If the blackened receives the majority of votes, only they will be punished. And
I think it's a girl, though, because of the hairpin.
Experience.
So, I don't know, though.
If you vote for the wrong person, then expect no sympathy from your hosts.
Oh.
The students will meet a tragic end, while the blackened will be granted release from this academy.
So are these new shooters with guns or something?
Happy discussing. We pray for your survival and success.
The killer was much easier for you to figure out. How? Okay, thanks for not saying who it is, but I went over the whole case and I'm trying to figure out like who it is, because usually either there's one really like a large point of evidence that points it at one person, or you're able to just like if you figure out how the killer killed somebody, you're able to figure out who the killer is. But I tried out both those methods and I can't figure it out. Excuse me. Wolfgang got there at around 8:15, but he died at 9:35, which means that and there's also dried blood on the floor, which means that there had to be a confrontation before 9:35. He was hitting the head with the rolling pan. He probably stabbed somebody with a knife, but probably didn't try to kill them. Probably tried to injure them, and then they locked him in the room, and he tried to grab the door handle, but then the door handle was like either had poison on it, chemicals, or it was like hot, or like it got electrocuted, so it burned his hands. He probably tried to go in the water, like rinse them off or something, and then he got like messed up. I don't know. Wait, who was Winona with though? She was with Ulysses though. Oh, maybe she didn't kill. Nah, I think and Toshiko was with somebody too, wasn't she? With Ingrid, I think. Alright, I'm locking in. I'm saying actually I think it's either Eva or it's either Deanna. One of the two. Alright, well, let's just see it.
Can someone please break this silence?
I don't want to talk about this.
Wolfgang deserves justice. But putting everyone's lives on the line like this is just cruel.
Oh, crap. Without a lawyer, we're totally screwed.
I wonder if Cassie's gonna show up again in the stream. She did last time. She's like, say my name and I shall appear. So, Cassidy, will you appear this time in the stream? I want to see. Like, her voice actor was here last time, so I wonder.
Whenever I turn my head, I keep expecting to see him at his podium.
Yeah, well, he's dead. Get over it, Toshiko. This is the reality. The harsh truth of the killing game.
Oh, don't cry, Toshiko. He's in a better place now, you hear?
I don't know. Oh my gosh! What? She's here? How does that even work? What? I just said it. I was like, all I have to do is say her name and she'll appear. So I said Cassidy 3 times and there she is. She appeared. Sabrina showed up, guys. What the heck? That's actually so funny. I didn't know that was gonna work. Hey Sabrina, how's it going? Yeah, I finally got to the trial. I'm thinking I was thinking it's Winona, but now I'm thinking it's either Eva or Deanna, but because Deanna's just super suspicious. But Eva, I feel like Eva would have the guts and the motive to do it. I don't know though. I really don't know. No, for real, you're magic with that. What the heck?
Whichever one
It's
of
crazy.
you sick bastards did this.
Fourth wall breaking, yeah. For this case, I feel like I know how it was done, but I just can't figure out who did it.
Whatever it takes. No matter if I have to kick the brains out of every single person here, I'll find you.
Do you really gotta resort to violence?
Oh
Let's
boy.
just stay calm, okay? Making peace with our situation is the first step in handling it.
All right.
How the hell can I stay calm when there's a killer on the loose? That bastard is watching us right now, fully content putting our lives on the line. Is that what you call peace? Being at the mercy of some dickhead silent observer?
I'm just so confused right now.
Well, nobody knows for sure if the killer is even a silent observer.
What you mean by that?
If anything, the killer might try to feign innocence through other means.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For instance, pretending to be outspoken about the case.
Wait, let's see. 12 other times you just happened to join. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's so funny. It's something magic, honestly, you know. Every time somebody says your name, you're just there. It's just how this works now, I guess. It's so funny.
What the? Are you accusing me of something?
No, she's just saying. Chill out.
What
Oh.
you did during the investigation seems really
Yeah, like, what was
suspicious.
she trying to hide in Wolfgang's room? Just the fact that she was there? Like, we kind of already all knew that.
What did Grace do?
She stood in front of Wolfgang's dorm room and wouldn't let anyone go inside. Intentionally or not, it really hindered our investigation.
Because of Grace, almost everyone who planned to investigate Wolfgang's dorm gave up.
I'm kind of sad, though, because I think this is going to be my last Eden's Garden stream. Like, I want to keep streaming it. I want to keep having people, like, show up. But I think, like, I'm gonna finish the game this stream, potentially, so it's a little sad. But when Chapter 2 comes out, I'll be back at it again, getting right into that.
It was only after some of us started protesting that she finally relented. You know, for someone who seems so adamant about finding Wolfgang's killer, it's odd she tried to conceal potential evidence.
It is, but I don't know if she just, like, has a crush on Wolfgang and wants trying to hide, like, the fact they were together or something. I don't know. I feel like I'm really underthinking everything right now.
I just think we should be cautious of her.
She has an alibi.
Another thing is, though, right? Even if we all have alibis, if the lights went off when we were all in the gaming room, somebody could have left the gaming room. Like with the Teru case, sorry, the first case in the second Danganronpa game. So, you know, someone could have left, spoken through the vent, and then came back into the room. It's just a possibility. And that's why I think Eva might be the killer, because she had a 3DS that she could have used as a power source, as like a light, to help guide her down to the basement. Potentially. Through the blackout. But I don't know. It's a bit far-fetched. I feel like I'm forgetting one certain character that just doesn't have an alibi or something. And I'm just blanking. Honestly. I don't know. Alright, let's see. 3 hours of this? Okay. Sounds good. Hopefully I'll make some more friends in the Eden's Garden fandom.
Huh?
Grace couldn't have murdered anyone, because she went to the game tournament.
I mean, I guess.
Grace?
But
attended the tournament?
she could have left too.
Does that rule her out from committing the murder?
Well, yeah. We had to be at the dining hall by 9 a.m.-ish, which was like half an hour before the murder.
And Kai sounds so laid back when he's not freaking out.
Nobody left the tournament after it started either. Nobody I know of, anyway.
There weren't many of us there. Had someone disappeared, it would have been obvious.
So, Grace is off the hook? Wow. That plot thread resolved itself quicker than I was anticipating.
I don't know.
So Jean, Grace, and Kai attended Cassidy and Jet's game tournament.
So does everybody at the game tournament really have an alibi? Oh yeah, also another thing I was thinking, alright? I wanted to bring up this point here, right? Did the killer really want to make the power go out? Was that really their goal? Do they really want the engine to blow up, or did that happen on accident or without or like against what they wanted, right? Because hear me out. If the power goes off, everyone's gonna rush down to the generator room, and that's where the body is. So do they want the body to be discovered? I don't think so. Because they still were by the crime scene and then they ran away. I think. Because of the footsteps that we heard. So, you know, was it an accident that it blew up? Did Wolfgang do something to blow it up? I don't know. I just find it kind of interesting. And maybe I should keep that at the back of my head as I do the trial. So, yeah.
And me. And Mark.
Damon and I also attended the tournament. We can also vouch for Grace.
Kind of suspicious.
You guys aren't lying.
Wasn't Desmond with Toshiko? No, wait, where was Desmond at this whole time? Lying? About Grace? Why the heck would we be lying?
What the heck?
For real.
Are you seriously doubting 8 testimonies?
For real.
If the 8 of you were really together when Wolfgang was discovered, then Kai, Doesn't that contradict what you said before the investigation?
And what was that?
You told everyone you and Damon found Wolfgang first. How is that possible if you guys never left the dining hall?
We left the dining hall! Oh, I guess he's probably doesn't know about the blackout yet. I guess that's okay. Chapter 2. I mean, this game is so good. I'm gonna be so hyped for Chapter 2 when they put a release date on it. This game is like the best Danganronpa fan game I've seen. Like, I've watched a little bit of Danganronpa fan games, but this is the only one I've ever played. But still, it's the best in terms of quality, in terms of art, gameplay. It's just so well done. Alright. Damon and me, we just found him like this.
I never said I didn't leave the dining hall.
But earlier you told us you were with the other attendees.
We all left the dining hall, guys. Chill.
Left the dining hall together.
Yep, that's correct.
When the blackout struck, the tournament folk joined arms and headed straight downstairs.
Alright, see you, Sabrina. Thanks for popping in. It's so funny that you showed up right at the perfect time, too. Alright, I'll catch you later, okay? Have a good rest of your day. I just, like, waved to the camera and then realized my hands in this avatar don't even move. I'm so silly. Alright.
I would know. I saw him.
There was a blackout?
Yes, there was. Only in the dorm building, though.
You don't remember?
Actually, I don't recall a power outage either.
How could that be? Did an alternate timeline converge with ours?
Why is it that some people can recall a blackout, but not others? Thinking back on the testimonies I've collected, I can probably make an educated guess. Yes, I still got you, Panther. Thanks for being here. Okay, let's see here. Why is it some people can recall a blackout, but not others? Yeah, only affected one building. That's an easy one, guys. I got it! I wonder if they're gonna know that's wrong in here.
It's because only the building containing our dorms was affected.
Yes.
If I had to guess, the courtyard and tree area are connected to separate power sources.
Also, I wonder if the spare generator meant anything, or how the power actually got turned back on. Those are things that I wonder.
So the tournament attendees were affected, yet they left the dining hall? Why not stay put until the power returned?
Because we wanted to go check out why the power went off. Was it just some breakers? Was it, you know, the box getting blown up? Like, we had to go check this stuff out. We heard a loud sound.
Because we were the ones who brought it back.
Duh.
It didn't seem like
Oh, yeah.
was being
It was
restored
like
anytime
Cassidy
soon,
turned it back
so
on, right?
We took up the challenge of fixing it ourselves.
Yeah.
And just our luck, boom! We found a spare generator lying in one of the storage closets.
Heck yeah.
Of course, then we found Wolfgang.
And he was dead.
She's right. The 8 of us split into 4 pairs and inspected a storage room each.
Because of the toaster trinket map, we know which ones too. Eva and Grace check storage closet A. Jet and I check storage closet B.
Oh,
David
whoopsies.
and Kai check storage closet C, and Jean and Mark check storage closet D.
Okay, so there were 8 of us here, right? And there were 4 people outside together. Then that leaves just 3 people by themselves with no alibis, correct? Who were those 3 people that don't have an alibi? Let's see, Ulysses and Winona were together outside. I think Ingrid and Toshiko were as well. So those with no alibi... What am I blanking right now? We have Eloise, right? Deanna. And last but not least... Why can't I think of the last person? Wait. Winona, Eloise, and Deanna. That's the 3, right? I believe so. Which means that I think it's Deanna. If it's not Eva, though. It's so tough.
Yeah, I was with Grace. She can confirm being with me too. Yeah, we were together.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Seems like you're over here freaking out about a bunch of little stuff. It doesn't matter at all. Maybe you're not actually this little quiet, timid girl, but you're actually crazy psychopath, anger issues, and you're gonna like freak out when you get the tournaments of blackened. I don't know.
I'm so sorry for what I said earlier.
Seems like you're trying to lead us all astray here.
Sorry? You're sorry for accusing me of murder.
This is a trial, though, so what we gotta do, we gotta accuse everybody of murder.
Sorry doesn't cut it, you conniving two-faced bitch! If you really want my
chill out with the
mercy,
language there,
then
bro.
Get on your knees and beg for it!
Whoa! Uncool, dude.
For real.
Hang on. Even if you aren't involved in Wolfgang's murder, you must know something about his last known whereabouts.
And you also have to tell us why you weren't allowing us into his dorm room.
What
That
makes
is
you
important.
think she'd be privy to that?
'Cause she lives with him.
You see, there's proof Grace spent last night with Wolfgang.
Yes.
Grace and Lawyer Man? Talk about an unexpected pairing.
When I investigated Wolfgang's room,
Hmm.
I saw a bunch of golfing equipment inside.
That's correct. And we heard the conversation in the hallway last night, which is why you listed someone known and got paired up together.
Also, there was a blue woman's jacket tossed over the mantle of Wolfgang's bed.
Desmond. Oh yeah, yes.
Ugh.
He's right. I also saw the equipment and the clothes.
Yep.
Clothes are understandable, maybe.
'Cause she was sleeping in his room, guys.
Little history, dude. Wolfgang must have spilled the beans with you, right?
Why would Ulysses know anything?
'Cause he knows everything.
Common courtesy. If you're gonna have a one-night stand, you gotta let your roomie know in advance.
For real.
Courtesy also says you should watch your mouth around children.
That's true too. Toshi goes right next to him.
So if I'm getting this right,
Lawyer Man.
Ulysses is fucking
Yeah.
Wolfgang?
Well, we only shared a dorm for one night.
You aren't bunking with him anymore?
He's dead.
Let me provide some context. As you may remember, after Desmond suggested everyone bunk together, the male students were directed to the dining hall.
Yeah. Desmond, could he have killed if he doesn't have an alibi? He could.
Once there, we played rock, paper, scissors to determine who would partner with who. Jet partnered with Mark, Desmond with John, Damon with Kai, and I with Wolfgang. Those were the pairings. However,
Yes.
the following day, Grace and I agreed to swap rooms.
Yeah? Why'd you do that?
'Cause she and Winona were not getting along together.
For reasons.
Totally not suspicious.
It was a win-win situation. I get Grace out of my hair. She gets me out of hers.
You two were originally bunking together?
Yep.
The pairings were decided via
Tic-tac-toe.
tic-tac-toe. I wasn't big on my partner being chosen for me. So when the opportunity arose to change that, I took it.
Thus, I
see.
became Winona's roommate, and Grace became Wolfgang's.
Can confirm. I watched the whole thing play out.
Yeah, me and Kai did.
Since the room swap happened the night after we implemented the bunk buddy system, that would mean Grace and Wolfgang have been bunking
Yes.
for about a day and a half.
That's correct.
In that case, Desmond's
It's not
right about
gross.
those two
It's
being
just a little
together.
weird.
Grace, did Wolfgang act strange at any point? Like, maybe he said something that stuck out to you, or maybe had trouble getting to sleep.
No. Nothing weird happened last night.
Hey, why'd you say that kind of suspiciously, though?
Nothing happened last night, but
Oh, yeah. He said he was sick this morning.
the morning of the murder, this morning, Wolfgang told me he felt sick.
Sick?
With a stomachache. It hurt so bad he couldn't get out of bed. I was gonna cancel my plans for today, but he convinced me to attend the tournament.
Yeah, wanna know why? It's because he was lying to you. And he went to go around sneaking behind your back.
So, I left his room right after the morning announcement. And yes, I'm talking about the game tournament. The same one Wolfgang acted all hesitant about attending. Newsflash, I changed his mind after breakfast yesterday.
I see.
Hold on a sec. That ain't what you told me this morning.
What did Grace tell you?
Simply put, she felt like competing. Grace knew I planned to compete as well, so she asked me to be her sparring partner.
I see.
Since you needed one to enter the tournament.
She withheld information.
It's not like that's that big of an information. I mean, I guess it's gonna be now, but it was something kind of simple in the moment.
Of course, since I now know Wolfgang's condition at the time, I can't say I blame her. If someone you cared for was in a vulnerable position, would you go around and admit that in a killing game? No. You would try to protect that person by saying nothing at all.
I probably will. I probably wouldn't. Honestly, let's be real.
When you put it that
I'd be like, whoopsies.
Man, sounds rough.
I think it's obtuse.
Huh?
Say we assume the best of Grace. She withheld information not to trick anyone, but to protect someone she cares about. What then should we make of the glaring contradiction in her testimony?
Contradiction?
What the hell do you mean, contradiction?
If your bunking partner was too ill to make the short trek to the dining hall, how did he walk all the way to the boiler?
Because he lied! Oh my gosh! It's so easy!
He would have stayed in his room.
Now that you mention it, to reach the
Man, these
underground
guys
floor,
are dense.
Wouldn't Wolfgang need to descend like
4 flights of stairs.
It's nothing for a healthy person, but for a guy who's supposedly really sick.
Oh yeah. Do you guys in the live stream know why they all have like an animal on them? Like how Ingrid has a lion, we can see Kai's a butterfly, Grace is like a bunny, etc. You know?
It's not my
Everybody has an animal on them. It's kind of interesting.
It's just what Wolfgang told me. Yeah. Didn't we decide Grace
I wonder what hers is. Oh yeah, she has a chameleon like bracelet thing on her, or tattoo, whatever that is.
That's not to say she doesn't know more than she's letting on.
She's like a panther. No, she's a bear.
I'm not withholding anything else. Leave me alone.
I bet she does a little bit more to the story than we know about because she didn't want to let us into the room. However... Oh no, I gotta lock in right now. Oh no, I gotta lock in.
Why don't you tell everyone the truth, Grace?
I've got nothing else to explain. The last I saw Wolfgang, he was in our dorm room.
Uh-huh.
Hear me out. Secret hallways.
We would have found those by now.
Maybe Wolfgang was carried by the killer.
No, I don't.
They told Grace he was sick.
I wouldn't lie about what he said.
Wait, oh my gosh, my lives are so low.
What if Wolfgang used the elevator in the tree?
You're not helping.
Okay,
Why don't you tell everyone the truth, Grace?
where is this at? How do we fast forward? Oh, there we go.
The last
No secret hallways. Was he? No, that's not true. I agree with that.
Maybe.
Wait, what?
Why don't you tell everyone the truth, Grace?
This is not good. Not secret hallways. He wasn't carried by the killer. Oh wait, oh, was I supposed to shoot the bullet for that? Oh, okay, I know what to do now. I know what to do now. I know what to do. No. There we go.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! That can't be it. Yeah, the animal motif is pretty cool.
It's true Grace's testimony is
Yeah, it's a little snake on his tie.
Wolfgang's body. But that's not Grace's fault. The only person we should be blaming is Wolfgang himself.
What the heck? Why are you blaming him?
Simple. Because he lied about being sick.
That's true.
Seriously?
Guys, it was obvious.
You can cooperate. Can't you, Toshiko? During the investigation, you told me you saw Wolfgang in the hallways at 8:10 a.m.
Exactly. He lied to you. And in turn, you lied to us all. But it's all good.
Yes. I remember now.
I remember now. It's crazy.
She developed a headache, so I went to the pharmacy to find some medication. The trip itself went fine, but when I returned to the hallway, I found myself face to face with...
Are you about to cry?
Wolfgang?
Yes.
Oh, the phone! Uchiko actually saw Wolfgang?
Crazy.
We had a normal, pleasant exchange. He appeared perfectly healthy and even mentioned going to the tournament. Of course, he never made it.
Because that's not where he was going. He was going to his secret meeting in the basement.
I don't want to be that guy, but can anyone confirm this?
Yep.
I heard them chatting a while in my room. Though I was bedridden like a sitting ghost, I could still make out their voices here and there.
Strange. He told Grace he wouldn't.
All stuff we know so far.
And said the opposite to Toshiko.
Sounds like he was telling fibs to conceal his actual intentions.
And what's his true plan supposed to be?
To meet in the downstairs basement at 8:15.
To go to the boiler room.
Yes.
Most likely.
I'm lost. What business would a guy like him have down there?
He had a note in his pocket. Where is it? Oh yeah, also I don't know what the shrapnel is yet. Like, I try to figure out, like, I don't know. I connected every other truth bullet except for the shrapnel so far. Anyways, yo, let's lock in with this. Got it.
During the investigation, I found this note tucked away inside Wolfgang's blazer pocket. A lot of it is water damaged. The paper looks like it was ripped from a notebook, and the handwriting was done in ink.
Yep.
But some parts are still legible.
This mentions the boiler room.
That is correct.
Exactly. The fact we found Wolfgang in the boiler room, and this note in his pocket.
Danganronpa, another Despair Academy. Alright, I'm gonna screenshot that on my phone. Or comment. That way I'll know to play it after this, alright? I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the suggestion. I need all the good Danganronpa fan games I can get.
It can't be a coincidence. This note must be the reason Wolfgang went there.
That mention of a secret sure is suspicious. I'm willing to bet Wolfie's reason has something to do with it.
Agreeing to meet a stranger.
We also try to figure out exactly what his photo, his motive, his hidden secret, what it actually meant.
Ulysses, Grace, do you remember Wolfgang getting delivered a weird note?
No. The only time I recall him receiving anything was when Tozu distributed those envelopes.
I don't know anything about a note.
Oh yeah, who could have given him a note and when?
Really?
I mean, I guess it could have been any time.
Wolfgang shared nothing with you guys?
Guess he didn't want them to know what it said.
Right. And if Wolfgang wanted to keep this note a secret, he would obviously want to keep the meeting a secret too.
Yes.
Then the reason he told Grace he felt sick...
It was a lie. He was being a little wait, what now? What should I say? Kokichi, yeah, that's his name. My bad. I just finished watching JoJo's part 5, but in part 4, this Koichi.
Was to remove her from the picture.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wolfgang, he's a little Kokichi, guys.
Once she's not in the room,
with Kokichi Oma.
Wolfgang has his opportunity to sneak out and head downstairs. That's also why he encouraged her to attend the tournament.
Didn't this same guy ask us to share our blackmail with each other? Talk about doubles.
Are we sure he wasn't just trying to protect Grace?
No, he wasn't.
Maybe he knew he was meeting someone dangerous, so he thought it would be safer not to involve her.
That does sound like something Wolfgang would do.
Yeah, but that's not what it was.
Not to interrupt, but on the subject of blackmail, did Wolfgang ever confront the person he had?
Oh? You don't know whose blackmail he got?
Well, if you recall what Wolfgang said originally.
It's true. Not the despair music kicking in. For that reason, I implore you all to speak with the person whose blackmail you have, and them only. Even if the contents of the envelope seem horrible, give the person a chance to explain themselves.
Regardless of the blackmail's contents, it would be treated as a matter between the recipient and the subject of the blackmail, and no one else.
Yes.
Which makes me wonder, could whether or not Wolfgang confronted his person clue us into what had originally been written on that note?
Who he had.
I'm not picking up what you're putting down.
Who he had.
If that person somehow realized Wolfgang carried their blackmail, but never came forward about it, they could have demanded Wolfgang show it to them, hence the mention of a secret. However, if Wolfgang did confront his person, I don't see why that same person would then send him a threatening note. Not least act coy about information they both know.
Maybe we all need to tell who we got to single somebody out here.
If the person being blackmailed wasn't the one who wrote the note, who was?
Obviously, it would be the student with Wolfgang's blackmail.
That's true, except that's us, so, you know, yeah.
Oh, I knew that.
Yes, the secret in question may actually be a reference to Wolfgang's blackmail, not the sender's.
Is there any way to figure out whose secret it is?
Well, I think we should just step up, say, hey, we had his blackmail. I want to be honest. Now, whose blackmail did he have, you know? So we all can just have some truth going on here. Danganronpa another 2? I'm pretty sure it's what DRA2 is, right? Because somebody recommended in my last stream. Said it was pretty good. I'm pretty sure, right? Danganronpa another 2. Yes. I have to play that one as well. Thank you. There's 2 recommendations for that one now. So I have to keep those 2 in mind to play next.
We'd probably need to know whose blackmail Wolfgang had first.
I've got just the idea.
Oh, you know.
Yo! Person who Wolfgang had blackmail on! If he gave you your blackmail back, can you say something?
Don't forget the person with Wolfgang's blackmail.
We should just step forward, be the first one to speak.
Hey! Person who's got Wolfgang's blackmail! If you're innocent, say something already!
If I'm innocent, I should say something. Yep. It's gonna build trust if we tell him, alright? And we already told Eva beforehand, so it's like extra insurance that we're not just getting scared and doing it now. Although everyone may follow my direction in the trial, since they can't ignore the evidence on my side. When it comes to me, of all people owning Wolfgang's blackmail, how do I know they won't suddenly change their tune? They might chastise me for not revealing his blackmail sooner, or maybe they'll think I'm confessing and accuse me of murdering him. It's not like I wouldn't be able to refute their arguments, but do I really want to subject myself to all of that? Does the trajectory of this trial really depend on whether or not I... Oh.
I was hesitant to admit it, since I knew it would put me on the spot.
Oh my goodness.
But I'd rather be suspected than be the reason this trial comes to a standstill.
I see. Jean de la Mar. Not Jean de Lamer. Alright guys, it's Jean de la Mar. Huh?
Are you confessing? Do you have Wolfgang's blackmail?
No, but he had my blackmail.
Nah, not his.
No, not his. Oh, funny like that. That was a funny line.
Seriously? Way to be anticlimactic.
Chill out, Kai.
However, it's thanks to him that I have my own.
Your own?
Wolfgang approached me the same day everyone received an envelope.
I
Funnily
see.
enough, it happened right after I'd finished speaking with my own person. He and we had a good talk. He gave me his envelope and asked me to take care of it, if you need the proof.
Ah, Wolfgang's envelope had the same signature.
I see.
I held on to the letter for safekeeping.
So it's probably Eva. Probably Eva.
This should all been said.
But is it really? Or is it Deanna? I don't know. It's too hard.
I suppose my pride was stronger than my rectitude. My mistake for stringing everyone along.
I mean, at least you're honest.
Oh, it's like a sequel. So it's not just like the same creator, but it's like also the same characters or something like that, or the same story. So I should play them in chronological order. That's what you're saying?
Truth. Thanks for letting us know, bud.
It's not just like Danganronpa, Happy Trigger Havoc, and Danganronpa 2, where it's like different characters. The game's not completed, no. This is just the first chapter only, unfortunately. There's a prologue and chapter 1 out.
Indeed.
But it's really good so far. It's really, really, really good. So I'd definitely play it and pick up on the rest of the game when you can. When it's all out.
To acknowledge one's own misdoings is a most virtuous feat, I believe.
Alright, 14-year-old. You're not poetic.
Right. It's very noble.
If I revealed my blackmail right now, would everyone here treat me like treat me the same? Would they be just as forgiving?
I take it our other blackmail person isn't gonna step forward?
Let's just step forward. Come on, guys. Let's just step forward.
If nothing happens, let's just have everyone recite whose blackmail they got one by one.
Oh, has some returns. I see. Alright.
Huh? You sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, it was a terrific idea. Obviously, it's just stupid blackmails.
No one's reciting shit.
Chill out, Grace. It's a fair idea.
Calm your farm.
Calm your farm's crazy.
Even if we knew who had Wolfgang's blackmail, that doesn't necessarily mean they're his killer. It's annoying they won't speak up, sure.
Wow, so we're just gonna hide it.
But unlike John, they would actually need to reveal Wolfgang's blackmail to prove they have it. This person might just want to respect Wolfgang's request to keep the blackmail between two people, especially now that he's gone.
I don't know. Is it really okay if we never find out?
I don't know. I mean, it's okay because we have the blackmail, but for everybody else, I would try to make somebody cough it up.
Circumstantial evidence alone can't prove something beyond a reasonable doubt. If we want to solve this case, we need indisputable evidence.
That's true. We need to get back to the murder, back to the crime scene itself.
Yeah. It's like doing a jigsaw puzzle without the box art to help you.
The cases, or...
Obviously, the case.
Jeez, Kai, you're kind of slow.
The clearer the image you're constructing becomes. The clearer the image, the more you can assume about it.
I see.
Do you see what I'm saying? Once we know how Wolfgang died, the rest of it...
That's what I'm saying. Once you figure out how they got killed, then you're able to easily figure out who the killer is, typically. I feel like I know how he got killed this time around, but I don't feel like I know who killed him, though.
You certainly talk a lot stranger than you used to, but I think I get it.
Well, I don't want to be the one to start, but we can all agree Wolfgang was stabbed to death, right?
Heck no. Stabbed to death?
When I was in the boiler room, I saw a knife bobbing around in the water near him.
So why is it floating, huh? A knife should freaking sink to the bottom of the water. The way it was floating makes no sense.
And on
I'm
the
just
ground,
saying.
There was blood. Dried blood. On the boiler room floor
Yeah,
and on the hallway
but some
floor.
splashes of it. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense if it were.
That's gotta be Wolfgang's blood, right?
That's incorrect.
The knife was bloody, so...
But wait. He could be hiding the blood with his tracksuit. I don't know.
Seems like a brawl happened in the hallway.
In the hallway, you say? I feel like what had happened in the room.
While poor Wolfie was minding his own business, he was confronted by the killer, who attacked him and chased him into the boiler room.
I mean, that could be true, but I doubt it.
Would line up with how we found him.
The killer stabbed Wolfgang in the hallway, then followed him into the boiler room? No, that's not what happened. I need to show everyone where they've gone wrong. Non-stop debate. Storage closet, blood spots, Tozu tablet, Wolfgang's hands.
Is this really how you guys think
The
Wolfgang
blood spots.
The bloody knife is way too big of a coincidence. It was floating next to him.
Not true,
Not
guys.
just that. There's blood
It
on the boiler room floor.
was dried blood,
and along the
and he had
underground
no
hallway.
knife wounds.
A confrontation must have happened in those hallways.
probably a sneak attack. The killer snuck up on Wolfgang, stabbed him from behind, and the rest is history.
With
I don't
that
believe
knife
so.
wielding villain on his tail, Wolfgang had no other place to run but the boiler room.
So
The storage
killer
closets.
entered the
Is
boiler
that what we're
room
supposed to say?
after him.
Which was when they, ended it.
Oh yeah. Alright, I need to go through the whole thing all over again. What do I think the murder weapon is? The murder weapon, I believe, is a taser or something, right? Or like a shock him in the water, or the burns on his hands. Because it's either the rolling pin, I don't think killed him. I think it just knocked him unconscious.
Is this really
It
how
definitely
you
wasn't the
think
knife.
Wolfgang died?
The bloody knife is way too big of a coincidence. It was floating in the water.
I don't know.
And along.
I don't think a confrontation No! I want to stab it with sorry, let's stab it. Shoot it. Whoopsies. I need to go through this all over again. Also, I only have 3 lives left, so yeah.
Is this
Really how you guys think Wolfgang died? The bloody knife is way too big of a coincidence. It was floating in the water right next to it. Not just that, there's blood on the boiler room floor. And along the underground hallway. What happened in those hallways?
I don't think a confrontation did happen in the hallway, though. Alright, the next part here, I'm gonna try to shoot this. No?
Not feeling what
You could have ran in the storage rooms.
Is this really how you guys think
Okay.
Wolfgang died?
Hands?
bloody knife
Blood
is way too
spots?
big.
Alright. What are we thinking, chat? I need your help. I don't know if I need your help, but I want it. Oh no.
Is this really how you guys think
Alright,
Wolfgang died?
let's just save here. Like, no, I can't save. Oh no, I'm cooked. Okay, let me get the stuff here. Burn marks, probably not. Blood spots, scattered in the hallway and in the room. Let's see, what are the other 2 things that we have? Tozu tablets. Time of death, maybe? What about the storage closets? Which one is it? Jet is wrong? Tablets?
Not just that. There's blood on the boiler room floor.
Alright, I'll use that. Do you agree with him, Panther? Do you agree that it's the tablet and that Jet's wrong? I got 1 life left, so hopefully this is correct.
Floating in the water.
Wait, what? Did I skip over Jet?
Sneak attack.
Was it really though?
Wolfgang. Step.
Oh, you were correct. Alright. Thank you. I can't read your name, but the guy with Correcchio's profile picture. Thank you.
You talk a lot about the knife.
And thank you, Panther.
And the blood stains on the
You guys can give me hints next time. I just was getting really scared because I'm only at 1 heart or life or whatever. So, yeah, I'm not sure how far back it's gonna set me if I fail one more time.
But did you ever look at Wolfgang himself?
Yes, there were no stab wounds on the body.
I gave him a glance. Nothing
Yes,
too
Shinguji Correcchio, the ultimate anthropologist. He's into anthropology and his sister. Bum bum bum. Ah, okay, got you. I got you now, Panther.
I figured, had you actually taken the time to look at Wolfgang's back, you would have noticed a clear absence of stab wounds.
Yes,
In fact,
it's true.
None of the injuries he sustained were the type to cause severe blood loss. Seriously, we went over the same thing with Cassidy during the mock trial. Couldn't you give Wolfgang the dignity of a proper investigation?
My mouth's like stuck open. I'm just playing my avatar trying to fix it. I don't know why it's like that. Okay.
Hey, man, it's not like I didn't try. It's
There we go.
This stuff doesn't come easy, you know?
I do know.
Nobody wakes up thinking they'll have to solve their buddy's murder later.
Okay, got you. Thanks, Correcchio.
Isn't that exactly what you should be worrying about in a killing game?
Not everyone has the stomach for investigating. That's fine. That's why you got people like me to do the heavy lifting.
Alright, let's see it, Jean Delamar. Let's see your investigation skills in action.
Since some of us here weren't able to investigate Wolfgang's body, I'll lay out his injuries. There were 2 marks on the back of his neck. A bruise and a tiny red...
The bruise came from the rolling pin being slammed in the back of his neck. And if we look at the red dot, I'm thinking it must be a taser of some sort. Or either that or some sort of like poison medication injection. Although I don't believe that's the case. His hands being burned, probably like alcohol burn or chemical burn or it was like a shock burn.
Besides that, I caught nothing else.
Burns, you say?
Alright.
Junior high, my dear Wilson. The killer used a flamethrower.
The Correcchio stuff? I don't think any of us really spoil the Correcchio stuff. I might not be thinking though. Alright, a flamethrower? Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Not the sort you'd get from a stove fire.
No, the designs in this game are really awesome, Seamus.
Flamethrower, I suppose.
The art's so good.
Contradicting my theory outright? Jeez.
Also, guys,
The things I get for
how do you
vocalizing my thoughts.
rate my profile picture, right? I want your honest opinion. Out of 10. Or out of 5. No, out of 5. We'll do out of 5. I made it look like the Danganronpa art style. I drew like in the summer, so I'm not sure if it's still good. And then I based my avatar off of it, but I don't know. Drawing the Danganronpa art style is so much fun.
Sorry, lass.
Yes, if I may add on to what John said. The burns actually bore a strong resemblance to what you might see in cases of corona paralysis.
I don't know what the heck that is, bro. Is that injecting like alcohol in the hands or the body? I don't know, dude.
Now this I know.
Oh wow, you know.
Coronal paralysis. It's something which happens to lightning strike victims.
Oh yeah, so shock. Okay, shock. See that's one of my theories. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I think that the killer said to close the door. And so when they touched the door, the guy could have got shocked, you know? Wolfgang could have been. I'm trying to read the chat too, sorry guys. 4 out of 5, it's cool. Alright. Thank you guys, thank you. I have fun doing art. I do a lot of art. I'm gonna be making more art videos and art streams soon. So yeah, I'm gonna do like some fan art of like Eden's Garden, drawing characters and stuff, you know. Just doing some other stuff as well. On like live streams. Alright. Ugh. Yeah, I always freaking accidentally spoil cases in the real Danganronpa games. Although I think most of us have played them, not all of us have, so I'm trying not to spoil too much. My bad, I'm sorry guys.
Some people will lose all feeling in their limbs for a few hours.
I was aware of lightning paralysis, but even I didn't know its official name. That's a nice
That's
head to
true.
put on your shoulder.
Lots of people tend to overlook the importance of lightning safety, especially where I'm from.
Ingrid, she gives like mom vibes, you know? Try and take care of everybody, make sure everybody's safe and happy.
My grandpappy once tried working out in the open during a thunderstorm. Pure luck's the only reason he lived to see the next day.
Loki guys, is this bad that I want to be struck by lightning? I think it'd be pretty cool, as long as I survive. And like, am fine. You know, like an Attack on Titan, like, they bite their hand, they turn into titans and stuff, you know, and lightning strikes them. Imagine getting struck by lightning, it'd be so cool. I don't want to die though.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm just ranting.
What does lightning have to do with anything?
Oh, thanks for the subscribers, guys. I saw that it went up a couple. Thanks so much for subscribing.
Well.
Also, if you haven't, please like the stream because every time you like it, it gets pushed out on 10 more people's For You pages. So, yeah. We get some more people in the chat then. But thank you guys so much for being here.
Ulysses, did it look like a big old tree was drawn on Wolfie?
I mean, on his hands a little bit.
Big old tree.
Yeah.
I would describe the burns on Wolfgang.
So Wolfgang had lightning strike scars?
Not lightning strike per se, but shock scars, yes.
We're trapped inside a building, though.
Oh my gosh, guys, there was a taser at the crime scene, okay? These guys are so dense.
Before the killing game? Fate is stronger than will, you know. Perhaps the deity decreed the glow of his altruism from their heavenly abode and felt him a threat.
Nay. Those
Yeah,
burns were
no.
fresh. One look was all it took for me to know that.
See, Jean de Lamar, he's smart, right? He's seen some things. He's been in the open seas for his life, right? He's probably been in some lightning storms. Heck, he may even know people who've been struck by lightning.
If he had these scars before, we would have noticed them anyway.
That's true. See, John's using his head. Nobody else here is.
Those marks were recently inflicted. Wouldn't it mean Wolfgang somehow went outside?
That's not true, guys.
Not necessarily.
It's not true. The first idea. Why do I think the blackout started? Why do I think the blackout started? Maybe that there's a power surge, perhaps. Maybe there's a power surge. We do know that the generator blew up. So maybe the power surge caused the generator to blow up? And so maybe he was... Yes, the hair shakes when I move the avatar's head. So like, yada bing. It's pretty cool.
This is only something I thought of just now, but...
Also, it blinks and stuff, and like my eyes will like adjust. It's also supposed to like do like winking and stuff, but for some reason, whenever I'm streaming, it won't wink. It works every other moment though. Like I'm trying to wink right now, but I don't think it works.
The reason Wolfgang sustained burns similar to that of lightning strike victims may be because whatever inflicted his burns was equivalent in damage to a lightning strike.
I see.
You saying there's something out here channeling the power of lightning?
Perhaps. Oh, like what could that be? Maybe a generator with a power cord. Whoa! Do what? Wait. Was the generator plugged? That guy said that. What was it? Okay, wait. Can I open up Truth Bullets right now? Okay, so Desmond, right? Desmond said, wrong area. Desmond said that the taser gun had its like shell area removed or whatever, right? And so what if using the extension cord, whoever the killer is, plugged the taser into the generator and then fire the taser, killing Wolfgang, and then in the process it blew up the generator. Hear me out. Hear me out. Is that a solid reasoning? Is that a solid way of thinking, guys? What do we think? Even if it's incorrect, does it at least make sense? Perhaps. I think it does. Perhaps. Right. If I take that object into consideration, Ulysses' theory starts to hold some weight. I mean, you have to charge them though, right? Or like you could probably charge them, potentially. Potentially. Maybe some tasers do. Maybe they don't, and I'm just waffling. Yeah. Oh, so we're just pointing over here right now. Well, that's the question. Just want to make sure. What inflicted his burns? I don't see the taser in the photo, though. It's not the boiler. I'm assuming it's just the generator here.
This is it.
I've got it.
Ulysses, since you write everything down, do you have a description of the boiler room in
I
your
see.
notebook?
Yes, I do. Why?
Oh yeah.
Since some people here never investigated the crime scene,
I did really well with the Danganronpa cases, but with this case, I'm kind of lacking.
So, you should read out your description.
Oh, thank you for whoever just subscribed. Thank you very much. I saw that. All right.
Sure.
Thank you.
The boiler room consists of a small concrete platform surrounded by ankle-deep water. Throughout the room are boxes filled with various garbage, and in the back looks to be a generator, charred beyond belief. What's
Charred.
is
Panther.
brief
Alright,
summary
cool. Thank you so much, bro.
Hear that? There's a generator inside the boiler room.
Yeah, guys, we all knew that. That's why the power went out in the boiler room.
Similar damage to a lightning strike.
The
Does
generator.
sound the most likely?
Yes.
Ulysses say it was destroyed.
But how do we get the generator to shock
At
Wolfgang?
the time of the investigation, sure. But it wasn't always destroyed.
How did it get destroyed?
You probably don't
These are the
remember.
questions that I couldn't seem to figure out before the trial. I still can't seem to figure out now. Dining hall people, you were in this building before. Tell us what's going on. Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl? The hell? I never even saw her. Huh? You were there too, bargain bin. Oh, wait, what? Don't even. There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
To be more specific, it was the boiler room.
Yeah. Have you guys ever played Raincode? It's like Master Detective Raincode or something like that, or Ultimate Detective Raincode. Something like that. I've streamed the first chapter of the game so far, and then I picked up this game, so I'm gonna go back to Raincode afterwards. And they do have some pretty good Danganronpa-like cases in that game, since it's made by Spike Chunsoft, which is the creators of Danganronpa. So after this, I'm gonna go back to that one, and you guys definitely should watch that one as well. The first case is so good for that game, alright? I'm gonna put it in the chat so you guys can look it up later. It's called like Master Detective's Raincode or something like that. Something like that, alright? Look it up later. Watch the prologue and the first chapter, because I'll be streaming the second chapter here pretty soon. And you should watch that, alright? It's a great game. It's got great, not trials, but what I'm trying to say here. It's got great cases to solve, alright? Like, high quality, really gets your mind going, okay?
I hadn't been alone either. Ava was also there.
Yes.
I woke up first.
Yeah. She did.
Anyway. Interesting.
Ava, you agreed the generator was in full working condition
Yep.
when we woke
Yep.
up, right?
Right.
So in the time since you woke up there, the generator was destroyed?
It's the only possibility. As for what destroyed the generator, well, it's hard to say for sure. My best guess would probably be...
This is what I can't seem to figure out. Like, I swear if I just had this earlier, I feel like everything would fall into place.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, wow, and now she's gonna break through and interrupt. Gosh darn it.
Two things.
Okay,
First,
gotcha,
the story
Seamus.
is overly vague.
Yeah, the first chapter is really good.
Ulysses explained the state of the generator much better.
Charred beyond belief.
Second, and more important.
So there's a fire?
Where's your proof the generator inflicted those burns?
What are you talking about?
That's the only thing that could have.
The generator must be involved. It's near where Wolfgang is lying.
Being within range of something counts as proof now, does it?
Oh, yeah.
Do you also consider happenstance as conclusive evidence? Funny how the standards shift, if so.
That?
I see. Damn it, she's trying to make me look like an idiot. If I let this continue, the others might start to doubt me. I need to stop her before she veers the trial off track. Oh, okay, whoa. Wait. You thought you were the only one with the interjection animation. Think again. So yeah, slow down, swipe. Fast forward. So D is a swipe button. Okay, cycle blades, Q. Sometimes it's... Oh yeah, it's just showing this stuff again. Rebuttal showdown. Oh no. Counter them. Okay. Slash the things. Okay, yeah, let's just destroy her. Let's just destroy her opinion right here. I think I know all this because I've done rebuttal showdowns and stuff before, so I don't really want to read through all this. I'm assuming it's gonna be about the same. Otherwise, I'll get the hang of it. I only have 1 life though.
While the generator may look suspicious,
Wait, no, I'm cooked.
consider the time frame we're working.
Oh wait, no.
If the only time you saw the generator in full working
There we go.
condition was on the day of our kidnapping, that gives us a period of almost 4 days.
Oh.
In which the generator might have been destroyed.
Advance. Okay, I've advanced this.
What about
Good.
the blackout? It's impossible for the generator to cause the blackout. If it was already broken.
My favorite character, by the way,
prior to the turn-
is Kai. Seamus, my favorite character is Kai. He's the first voice actor to be in the chat. Wait, what do I do? What do I do? No.
Not the smartest argument from a supposed
I also like how he's an influencer. The blackout is okay, so we just use the blackout here.
What about
right?
the blackout? The building may very well have lost its power.
Oh, no, what is this?
Before or after.
Always use DJ Pad Clock. Okay, I got it now. I got it.
Not the smartest argument from a supposed ultimate debater. What about the blackout?
Alright.
The building may very well have lost its power. At any point before or after.
There we go. Boo. Yeah, Kai's so silly. He's the ultimate influencer. Like, if I were to do it, I would make my character the ultimate YouTuber or something. Even though I'm not ultimate status yet, the goal is to be one day at the end of this adventure.
Mark's DJ pad.
Yes, his DJ pad shows it. No, and also, like, the voice actor for Kai, he's such a motivational guy. He's such a chill, cool guy. And second up is Cassidy, because Cassidy's always popping in the live stream, being her awesome self. So, yeah. They're both great characters. I did like Wolfgang at first, like at the very beginning, because he was fun to voice, and he had a pretty cool ultimate talent. But, you know, he's dead now. He kind of fell off. Kind of went a little crazy anyways, so, you know, yeah. I'm just going to take a second to read the chat, because I was doing that whole truth rebuttal thingy. Yes, thanks for the hints, you guys. Alright.
While there was no physical clock inside the dining hall, a digital one has been built into Mark's pad. If you look at what time the digital clock is frozen on,
it's true.
It matches the time of death listed on the tablet.
Well, Mark, is this true?
It is. Why are we freaking out about something so little? Or not little, but like, it's nothing to like pull your hat over your eyes for, Mark. Come on.
No point in me saying anything when someone else has already said it.
Be more confident in yourself if you're gonna die, Mark. Be more confident. Speak up.
Just answer with a yes or no, will you?
Yes.
Alright.
In any case, the matching times are too much of a coincidence. The destruction of the generator caused the blackout.
Yes.
And the blackout occurred at the time of the murder.
At 9:35 a.m. to be
The
precise.
destruction of the generator wasn't tied to Wolfgang's death.
What do you suppose happened then?
Don't know, because I don't know why. Why that would have happened.
The generator's destruction resulted in the boiler room's water becoming electrified.
So the water did become electrified at some point and just died down.
Since Wolfgang was discovered kneeling in the water, we can reason he was standing in it at the time this happened then.
Damon, you and I both know that's not true.
Huh?
What you mean?
Did you forget? It's impossible for the water in the boiler room to play a role in Wolfgang's murder.
And how is that so?
Because it isn't even conductive.
But what if it temporarily was conductive? Like, it was shocked for, like, a moment. Like, if electricity was, like, still zapping the water, it would stay conductive. But let's just say, like, it was shocked for a moment, so it was conductive for a brief period of time only.
It's not? After Damon and I woke up in the boiler room, I wanted to investigate the flooded area.
Just saying.
So, I tested the water.
Yep, just a little bit of flashback stuff. You remember we put the light bulb in the water and it didn't light up, so we're like, well, I guess the water's not conductive.
My test during the investigation, since Damon wasn't sure if he should touch Wolfgang's wet clothes. In both instances, I proved the water was safe to enter.
But all you do is prove that there wasn't a current still running into it, correct? Not that in the past, you know, maybe minutes prior, there wasn't a temporary current in the water.
To be honest, neither result really surprised me. Water will only act as a conductor if it makes contact with two separate energy
Exactly. Maybe one of them being the generator, the other one being the extension cord, perhaps? Or one being the extension cord and one being the taser? One being the taser, one being the generator? Something like that.
The boiler room's generator is just one source.
Correct.
If you're standing in the water, one outlet should be enough. Speaking from experience, large bodies of water are terrifying conductors during storms.
Alright, all you guys that are watching the stream right now, you guys asked me earlier who my favorite character is. Who is your favorite character so far? I want to know that. Who's your favorite character?
All it takes is one light
from Eden's Garden.
And the surrounding miles are scorched.
But the generator is a slow, persistent source of electricity. It's not the same as a lightning strike.
Electricity is electricity. Doesn't matter how it manifests. The reason you two avoided electrocution is because the generator's exposed wires aren't even touching the water. If they were, you would have been scorched right.
Ulysses? Yeah, Ulysses is a good character. Eva? Both are really good. I like Ulysses because he seems pretty smart. He's a little awkward, but, you know, he takes good note of things. I feel like he's going to be useful later on in the story for sure. And Eva, I don't know. I don't know if I trust Eva. She's kind of suspicious. So far, she's been written pretty well, though.
Maybe when the generator was destroyed, some of the wiring fell into the water?
Nah. Even in its current sorry state, the generator's wires are nowhere near the water.
It doesn't make sense for the generator to pose a danger anyway. The point of the killing game is for the students to kill each other, not for the facility to kill the students.
I guess that's true.
A feature of the building killing a student would be a meaningless death because you can't attribute a student killer to it.
As for why the generator's been charred, sometimes electrical faults happen. Even my ship's engines have broken under particularly relentless storms.
The makeup lady or the red-haired one? Okay. The makeup lady, I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about her so far. She hasn't really been, like, too involved in the story. You know, Deanna Venetia or Vencina, whatever her name is. She hasn't been too involved yet. But Cassidy, the red-haired one, I'm pretty sure is who you're talking about. She's pretty dope.
And if an electrical fault caused Wolfgang's death, then his murder is purely on the hosts, ain't it?
Of course! If we were responsible for his death, you lot wouldn't be here discussing it.
Monokuma would make them discuss it though, because he's freaking psycho. Whoops, somebody accidentally tripped and fell and died. Guess it's time for a trial. And then, freaking, yeah, he would just do that. Alright, let's see. Is the generator really unrelated to the case? But the timing of the blackout, it's too perfect. It can't be a coincidence.
Okay, since we've ruled out the generator, what else could have electrocuted Wolfgang?
Yeah, it mightn't be relevant, but I did see one other thing on the boiler room floor. A toy gun or something.
A toy gun? No, it was a taser.
Not a toy gun, a taser gun.
A taser? It'll shoot electricity!
I'm not sure how the taser fits in with this case, though. It doesn't seem to have been used.
Nope.
But the power cell was taken out or something?
How so? I didn't catch any sort of string protruding.
What was that? This is based on bits and pieces of the game. I haven't seen all the chapter yet. Okay, gotcha.
Not all taser guns release a string when fired. Some are completely wireless.
Okay.
For those types, you can tell they've been used if their blast doors are missing.
Texted me last night and asked when I was getting back.
Wait, what?
Is that why he texted me last night
Yeah,
and asked when I was
that's what
getting
it
back?
was. Yep. Alright.
Side note,
Back to the game.
Blast doors are plastic panels which cover the muzzle of a taser. If a shot is fired, they pop clean off.
So the taser was fired then.
When I was investigating the crime scene, I found the taser gun in one spot.
I
and its
see.
blast doors in another. Speaks for itself, yeah.
So it was used.
And here I was thinking the yellow bits were just random trash.
Aye,
Where
aye,
the heck
aye.
did a taser gun even come from? Last time I
That's a
checked,
good point.
there weren't any lying around.
Maybe in
in
the
storage
gashapon,
closets.
the taser gun was found.
Maybe it belongs to someone here.
Would that be... What's his name? Desmond's taser gun?
Huh?
Just think about it for 1 second.
Who else would have a taser gun?
Everyone here has a dorm room which is themed around their talent. Mine's got DJ equipment. Jet's got car batteries. If that's what we have with our talents, what could someone with a dangerous talent have?
Are you talking about, like, knives and stuff?
Okay.
What? Is there something on my face?
Your favorite first case? Oh dang, that's saying something.
Forget this. The person I'm talking about is Desmond.
Okay, finally, Mark's speaking up for once. He's using his voice and he's being assertive.
Huh? No way! You think the gun is Desmond's?
Yeah.
Hang on. You got it all mixed up.
Okay, yeah. Favorite Fangan cast? Yeah. They're really good.
Jean, do you know anything? As Desmond's roommate, perhaps you spotted something inside his dorm.
Which cast is your guys' favorite from like the main Danganronpa games? From Trigger Happy Trigger Havoc, Danganronpa 2, or Danganronpa V3? My favorite is from the second one. I like almost everybody in that cast except for Teru Teru. Everybody else is like perfect though. I mean Hiyoko was a little not my favorite, but everybody number 2 is pretty solid.
Alas, we stayed at my abode. I couldn't tell you if you had weapons.
Talk about suspicious.
I don't know, I feel like he would have came forward and say if he had weapons though.
So Jean wouldn't
By
steal
now at
weapons
least.
in his?
Listen, I get where you guys are coming from, but that taser gun, it's not mine. I've never seen anything like it.
So who could have a taser gun? I mean, I could see it coming from a gachapon, but who would have one?
No, that's a lie.
Oh, I guess we're sure that he's lying? His attempt to feign innocence won't fool me, not when I know the truth. Alright. What proves that he's lying? His talent, his charisma, his blackmail? You think it's his blackmail? Alright, let's try it.
I got it.
Hey, it's correct.
The blackmail tools you gave us.
Man. That's too
That's
easy.
my evidence.
You didn't get mine, did you?
No, we didn't.
No, but the person did inform me of what it said.
Oh, are we just lying right now? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. Eva gave us the blackmail. Or she showed us his blackmail. With his weapons at hand, Desmond guards the only one he trusts. Thanks for the hearts and the 100s. Yes. Yeah, the second game is like a perfect cast. Perfect cast for sure.
The writing style seems to match. I think it's legit.
That's more than a little suspicious, don't you think? Leaving a bunch of weapons unguarded during a killing.
I mean, I can understand why you wouldn't want to tell anybody else he has a whole bunch of weapons in his room, though.
Don't judge me. This is the first time I'm hearing of it too.
What do you mean, bro?
You didn't know there were weapons in your room?
Yep. No idea.
Yeah, he's definitely lying.
Our rooms aren't particularly subtle in their theming. Are we supposed to believe yours is any different?
It is themed. I'm not denying that. But I sure as hell didn't catch sight of any weapons.
Protecting people. I don't really know what they do. I don't know if they like are just there to be cool, like the little like emotes things, or if they like the interaction puts the stream on more people's For You pages and it like brings more people in. I'm not sure, but it's cool. So thanks for interacting with the stream.
If I did, do you seriously think I'd leave them unguarded and risk being found out?
Yeah.
Desmond cares too much about everyone. He pointed out the broken doorknobs and gave us the idea to bunk together.
That's true.
Why would he hide weapons in his room?
Someone must have gotten the idea to rifle through my dorm because of my talent and found the taser gun hidden inside.
How would he not even know that he has weapons in his own room? Like, wouldn't he search his own place?
So while Desmond gets a bunch of guns, all I get is an old game console and a deck controller.
Dang.
Take the bad with the good, dearest pupil. No one fears game consoles. Well, no one besides parents and the religiously inclined.
I guess.
Talking about consoles. Why are you guys believing Desmond so easily? If the taser gun belongs to him, then he's the killer. Any argument he makes against it is just a flimsy excuse.
Alright, here we go. Non-stop debate. We gotta walk in, guys. Grace's testimony, blackout, Toshiko's fetch quest, taser gun. Taser gun? Maybe?
The taser gun came from his room.
I had no idea the gun even existed.
Oh, we're still at 1 life left. Barely in the dorm.
Away from your weapons hoard.
See, what could it be?
If this is about avoiding suspicion, why did Desmond say the taser gun was fired?
That's
don't
true.
think a killer would draw attention to their own murder weapon.
I was with Desmond.
I call it reverse psychology. You sprinkle in a little helpfulness,
Desmond.
and suddenly everyone trusts you.
When the murder happened,
What am I missing here? Okay, is Desmond innocent? When I compared the evidence to everyone's statements.
Desmond is the killer.
Okay, let's just pull up the truth bullets here. Blackout. Winona does not call the blackout. Eloise, who spent her morning in the courtyard with Desmond. Oh, okay, so yeah, she's correct. Emily says he's blackout for that, okay.
The taser gun came from his room.
I got you guys. I got it. Thank you, thank you.
I was barely in my dorm.
Sometimes you have to read the truth bullets and just see what they actually say on them, you know? I got it, I got it. Thanks for your help. Oh, there we go. I agree with that.
Regardless of whether or not Desmond knew about the gun, he definitely wasn't involved in the murder. Eloise can back me up on this.
See, Eloise was with Desmond when no one was with Ulysses. Toshiko was with Ingrid. So that leaves just a couple people by themselves at this time. Man, I'm doing such a bad job solving this case.
Desmond and I, we were together in the courtyard at the,
Yes, the time of Wolfgang's death.
Then both of you can be ruled out as suspects.
Don't just take her word for it. She could be covering for Desmond.
Yeah, I doubt it
If
though.
you have a bone to pick with these guys, at least save it for when we're not solving a murder.
For real.
Yeah. Why don't you want to believe Eloise?
Ever since the investigation, these two yuppies have been on my case non-stop. They're obviously working together.
Not gonna lie,
I'm
I
still in
see
the dark
where
about
this is
so many
coming
different
from.
things.
When Eloise tried to single her out earlier, Desmond was pretty quick to jump in and agree.
Even so, since the topic has been brought up, I would like to mention something. During my trip to the pharmacy, I believe I saw Desmond and Eloise in the courtyard
Alright, so we
together.
have a witness.
You also said you were back in the hallways around 8-10 a.m., didn't you? That means those two were wandering around unsupervised. Either one of them could have left the courtyard.
If Desmond was the killer, what would Eloise gain from defending him? Should the wrong vote be cast, nothing
Yeah.
about the rules suggests an accomplice of the killer would be exempt from execution.
So who was by themselves? The 8 of us were together, and the 6 of them were together. That's 14. So who's the 15th student I can't think of right now? It's just Deanna. Deanna did not have any witness at all. She has nobody that she was with at the time of the murder. She was all by herself. Deanna was all alone.
That's right. And
Correct?
even if she was exempt,
Am I right, guys? From what we know so far, Deanna was the only one who was by herself. Isn't that correct? Or am I forgetting something?
Grace, I realize Desmond's irked you, but let's move on.
A person who's always steering others down a dead end, huh? I guess they needed a GPS.
Anyway, we should totally thank Desmond for clearing things up now.
Alright.
We know he's not the killer. Now we know how the killer got their hands on the taser.
And we're so sure that the taser definitely came from his room. Even when he didn't know it was there. Desmond. Okay, I guess.
Someone must have gotten the idea to rifle
The secret 17th student is crazy. Oh my gosh, guys, is there a secret 17th student?
Yup, that is word for word what Desmond said.
Right. Good memory.
All in a day's work, baby.
Okay, so it's just Deanna.
Repeat that quote, Cassidy.
Again. But
I mean, I feel like all fingers point towards her, because she's also suspicious about the whole, you know, I was in my room putting makeup on kind of a thing. Oh, but I'm not wearing any makeup right now because I took it all off. Like, it's just a little bit suspicious. Just a little bit.
Yeah, but I want you to say it again.
Oh, someone must have gotten the idea to rifle through my dorm because of my talent and found the taser gun hidden inside.
Huh. Why?
Is there something on your mind?
If Desmond's testimony is anything to go by, then
Kara?
wouldn't this mean the culprit has to
Mara?
be
I mean, dead lady. Wait, what? I don't get it.
What?
Why?
If I remember correctly, all the guys were aware of each other's pairings.
That's
With
true.
that sort of knowledge, a male student could try and infiltrate another male student's dorm.
None of us knew which room we'd be bunking in.
It only takes a quick peek to check if someone's inside or not. Anyone could have done that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
And who's to say the thief didn't barge in before we started bunking?
Or while people were having breakfast.
Exactly.
Seems there was a mountain of opportunities for our culprit to sneak in unnoticed. Doesn't exactly help us narrow things down, does it?
Well, guess this taser gun was a bust.
Like, why did the music just stop, and why did Jet just say something kind of like odd for no reason? It's kind of suspiciously sad here.
Look on the bright side. If it's been fired, then it's probably what
Oh, Kara. Okay, I get it now. The corpse. My bad. I completely forgot. Completely forgot the name of the corpse.
If trying to suss out who stole it isn't feasible, why don't we talk about Wolfie's other injuries instead?
Yeah, let's go
You
there.
know, the ones that weren't burn marks? Those seem like they could lead us somewhere.
Yeah, besides the burns on his hands, Wolfgang also had a bruise and a tiny red dot on the back of his neck.
And then, like, the two biggest things, well, actually 3 things, I think, that would be really good to help clear up this entire case. I would recommend if I was there. Number 1, we had the rolling pin, right? Look at the size of the handprints on it. Look at the fingerprints, okay? What you could do is you could bring the rolling pin to the trial and have everybody put, like, a fingerprint right next to, like, or like a thumbprint right next to the hand's thumbprint on it. And you could try to compare thumbprints to see who actually did it. Something like that, you know? I just like compare hand sizes to the prints we found on the rolling pin. Number 2, if the blackened, right, you know, the killer, if they were stabbed with a knife that we found downstairs in the basement, and they are trying to cover it up currently, like, I mean, I know this isn't ideal, but we have to search everybody's bodies, you know, have them strip, see everybody's, I gotta, like, see if anybody has a stab wound on them, you know what I'm saying? And last but not least, what was I gonna say? Where was I going with this? For the last thing we could do. Oh yeah, the note with the handwriting. You could compare everybody's handwriting with a note, or have somebody try to like say, oh yeah, like recreate, like just draw out the word secret or the word like 815 and the numbers 815. And if anybody like doesn't do it naturally and tries to like fake their handwriting, you can kind of tell that they're like hesitant, then, you know, they might be a little bit more suspicious. I'm just saying, if it comes down to life or death, like, if we're going to be executed, like, you know, stripping down is not the last thing, it's not the end of the world, you know?
Yo.
I'm just saying.
Yo.
I'm just saying.
Diddy.
I'm just saying, it's not the end of the world if it comes down to life or death.
Holy Diddy.
Chill out, guys. Chill out. Chill out, alright? If it comes down to life or death, you know? We could have, like, the guys inspect the guys or something, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
I'm just saying, so it doesn't have to be, like...
You would want to inspect a guy.
No. Okay. You guys, I'm just saying. A knife wound on the body is such an obvious marker of who did it, so, yeah.
A bruise and a tiny dot, huh? Wanna try tackling
Hey, the killing game's not fair. The killing game's not good.
Alphabetical order? Now aren't you full of
Wait, what did I just miss her say?
So I'm just unpacking right now.
Sure, whatever, I guess. Alphabetical order?
Okay, let's discuss the bruise first.
Okay, the bruise. It was obviously created with the rolling pin to the back of the head. Yes. So it's either gonna be his neck or the rolling pin for this.
Safe to say. The killer didn't use a flamethrower.
Okay, I believe you. No flamethrower was used.
Maybe Wolfgang got into a fight?
Yes, I agree with that.
Someone might have attacked him
Yep.
and aimed for his neck.
Yes.
If you can even reach that high.
Either way, something must have hit him.
Wait, okay, I'm supposed to agree with that point, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to agree with that, and then use rolling pin. You love this stream? I'm glad to hear that. Alright. So I'm pretty sure that you steal rolling pin with, somebody must have attacked him thing. You guys agree with that? You steal rolling pin on, somebody must have attacked him? Yes. Wait, no.
If you can even
Either way, hit him.
That, right? This right here. So you're saying... Oh, wait, okay. I'm gonna recycle back again, alright? Sabrina. I don't know if it'll work again. We got pretty lucky last time. What if we just said, like, Kai Montiago. Appear in the chat. Alright. Yep, definitely attacked him. But we're gonna slow down.
Something must.
Booyah, there we go. Alright, thanks guys. Okay, we're getting somewhere finally now. We're finally getting somewhere.
Kai's right. Something did hit
Just skip it.
It's true.
Really? Man. And I was only blurting out the first thing with anyway. From how you're wording things, do you know what that something is?
Yeah, we're just gonna start saying everybody's names 3 times until more voice actors appear. Hey, it worked once, it can work again, okay? I've already had Kai and Cassidy. I want to meet more. I want to meet everybody. It'd be so funny.
A rolling pin.
Yes, the rolling pin.
Wolfgang was hit with a rolling pin.
How on earth did you reach that conclusion?
Ava and I found this pin inside
We
Storage
did.
Closet A.
It was thrown in there.
Just a few feet from the crime scene.
But when was the rolling pin thrown in the closet? Now that is the question.
Coincidentally, the pin also has a dent.
Yes, it does.
You sure that's enough to say it's involved?
We found handprints on it as well.
No. There's something else.
And we knew it came from the storage closet, not the kitchen, because of how dusty it was.
Handprints. Two
Yep.
of them on the edge of the pin.
So the killer used a rolling pin to attack Wolfgang?
It certainly explains the bruising on his neck.
That's correct.
They must have wanted him to be unconscious so he wouldn't fight back.
So they knocked him out, and then what would they do? Like,
The water if he's not awake.
oh, so they dragged him into the water after they knocked him out. Then why did they lock the door to begin with? I wonder.
You purposely put Wolfie in the wall.
Yes, that could be true.
With one electrified blow, Wolfgang is zapped to bits with the taser.
Yes.
If he's lying in the water, he's definitely a goner.
Considering the logical ethos of the killer's rectitude, especially when governed under constricting pressure, leaving him catatonic would be the most facile solution.
Because right now I have one card and 4 devices that need to be charged.
Alright, I'm counting on you, Panther. If you're ever a voice actor for something, and I play your game, hop in the live, hop in the live.
Guess it makes sense.
Also needs to be plugged in right that. So I need to
After shooting Wolfgang with the taser, what was the killer's next move? If I figure that out, I'll be one step closer to solving this case. Alright,
I got my Subway gift card.
let's see here. Footsteps? Probably? Yeah. I'm assuming footsteps. Yeah.
And then chuck the pin into closet A?
Correct.
When exactly did they discard the pin?
They couldn't have done it
There's laser tag tonight.
when Eva and I
Hey,
were
are you going to
already
laser tag?
downstairs. Because the two of us went inside closet A.
Why were you inside the closet?
We were searching.
The backup generator, remember? Ed and I checked closet B. Damon and Kai checked closet C.
Uh-huh.
Eva and Grace
Probably.
checked closet A.
Sounds all about right.
John and Mark checked closet B.
The killer just discovered the pin
If I really wanted to, I could.
before we came downstairs.
No!
Leave me out of this. It's not my problem if you don't get it.
Uh-oh. I think I just threw the game. Whoopsies. I got a game over, you guys.
So let me get this straight.
Oh, yeah.
The killer knocked out Wolf.
Okay. Chuck the pin in the closet A. Oh, am I supposed to, like, slash it there?
Yeah.
Also, if you were a voice actor, it'd be so funny to, like, send out some funny voice lines so, like, YouTubers and have them, like, animate, like, little shorts and stuff, you know, for you. To help promote the game. Like, some, like, little comedy things. Okay, now what am I doing here? I gotta lock in.
I think Mark's right. Immediately after starting the pin.
Yeah, that sounds correct. Just because the killer placed the pin earlier doesn't mean that they left before we arrived.
So let me get this straight.
Yeah. Yes, correct. Yes.
Done it. When Eva and I were ordered.
They could have, though. What?
Sorry.
So let me get this straight.
You're kidding me.
The killer knocked out Wolfgang with a rolling.
Alright.
And then chucked the pin into closet A?
Oh, I got stop with the thing here. We gotta look at this. Doors, closets. Alright, Eva and Grace were in A, Jet and Cassidy were in B, Kai and I were in C, and John and Mark were in D. Is there any, like, other information here? They found the backup and restored power to the building. Think Deanna's wrong? Okay.
When exactly did they discard the pin?
They couldn't have done it.
Obviously, the backup generator. And John and Mark were in D. Alright.
I think Mark's right.
Okay, but which one is it, though? Which one's it? Which one?
The killer could run upstairs and go back
Is
to
it-
their room immediately.
Is it this one? Okay, this one. Alright, thank you guys. I don't think I would have gotten that one for a while. My mind was like, not reading that sentence correctly.
Diana, there's proof the killer fled the underground hallway at a later time. When the
Yes.
tournament attendees were looking for a backup generator,
I
Carl and
heard
someone run
footsteps.
past our room.
Huh?
Also, this is important too. The footsteps, whoever was running, either had really light feet or they weren't wearing shoes.
Oh man, that's right. We were just exploring the closet when all of a sudden we heard footsteps in the hallway.
Yes.
That's when Damon decided he was gonna follow where the footsteps came from and entered the boiler room.
Did anyone else hear these footsteps?
Nope. Not ringing any bells.
Yeah, Jet and me didn't really hear it over.
Also, yeah, why did only us and Kai hear the footsteps? Maybe they were like quiet footsteps, like really quiet, and then we were on one side of the hallway, and so it just would have been on our side because that's where they threw the rolling pin, and that's also where that's also why we heard them. I don't know.
I heard the footsteps.
So Eva did hear them. Okay.
You did?
But Grace didn't.
Well, I initially thought it was my imagination, so I never said anything.
Ashamed to say I also brushed off the footsteps.
Okay, so Jean also heard them. Okay.
However, since other people can attest to hearing them,
Then someone else was on the underground floor with us.
Before anyone tries to bring it up, none of the tournament attendees could have been the person running. Since everyone explored the closets
Yes.
in pairs, they all had solid alibis.
I feel like the only person without a solid alibi, really, to be honest with you, is Deanna. Unless somebody, like, left. Like, Samuki went to the bathroom. Oh, I can't. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm so bad. Okay. But you know what I'm saying? That, like, you know what I'm saying. I already said it. If you know what I said, you already know. But, somebody could have just, like, left out of, like, you know, the 3 pairs of 2 that were out in the courtyard and by the tree. That's all I'm saying. Otherwise, the only person with a solid alibi at the moment we know of is Deanna.
I'm sure we can all vouch for that, aye?
Everyone was still in their closets after Damon and I found Wolfgang.
Yeah.
Considering the footsteps were moving away from the crime scene, I think it's safe to say they belong to the killer.
Wouldn't that mean the killer fled while you guys were exploring the rooms?
Sounds about correct.
Hold on. So the killer had been right next to us?
That's why I'm surprised we went into the generator room and we didn't, like, the boiler room, and we didn't just chase the killer. I would have just chased the killer. Like, if someone's running away during the midst of all, like, I'm chasing whoever's running. I don't know why nobody here did.
That's a given.
Maybe because they didn't really know if it was footsteps and everybody was second guessing themselves. I don't know.
Huh? How were you so calm after hearing that? The only thing which stood between us and a murderer was a door. What if they attacked us?
They probably obviously wouldn't, bro. Chill out.
Well, they did it, so I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah. Be more like Cassidy, Kai. Come on.
Sheesh,
Chill out, Kai.
Why not run away?
I love you, bro, but you freak out too
While
much.
everyone is searching seems.
Maybe it was a miscalculation.
Alright. While we're all thinking here, I want to ask you guys, who is your favorite character from each Danganronpa game? I know I asked this in the last stream, but you guys weren't here commenting, so who's your favorite character from each Danganronpa game? The first one, second one, and then V3.
It's not impossible.
Because I'm interested to hear what everybody's favorite characters are.
If not that, then maybe the killer.
One from each game, if I didn't say that already. My bad.
Sounds pretty meat-headed if you ask me.
I know it's hard to pick, though. Like, it's really hard to pick.
Yes, you'd think a killer would use that moment to run away.
And you think they'd maybe take the pin with them, even, and discard it somewhere else. Not throw it in a room where people are already in. Potentially.
Or the 2 who heard.
I mean, I'd be so useless in this case if this is real life.
It was kinda...
Saki?
Saki. As in, it sounded pretty soft. Like the person had taken off their shoes.
It's pretty odd.
Saki, huh?
Saki. New verb, guys.
Seems
Not
this
verb, a new
killer
adjective.
was really trying to keep quiet.
Because their footsteps were soft?
That seems like a leap in logic.
No, not really.
No, I get what she's saying.
Yeah.
Everyone here has socks on, I'm pretty sure. So any one of us could have run down the hallway. The thing with shoes is, not everyone here has the same
Wow, this guy
kind.
Casey thinks he's really funny.
If the killer had worn theirs...
This too?
He did one, I did the other.
How much did you mess up?
He messed up a lot more, but I fixed it because.
What else did he do?
You don't even want to know for some stuff.
What? No, give me.
I'll tell you later.
Then we just have to single out the person with that footwear. Man, it would have been so easy to find the killer.
We already can.
All right. We can. How can we find the killer?
What?
Did Eva just figure something out?
Oi, are you pulling our leg?
I'm completely serious.
I'm looking at the chat. Did I miss something really important? I guess I can't go back and look at the log right now. Okay, it's okay.
Picture a map of the building complex in your head. The building with the dorms is on the left. The
Yes.
courtyard is in the middle, and the building with the tree is on the right.
Sure, that checks out.
Now, try and pin everyone's locations during Wolfgang's murder. Once you do that, the identity of the killer will definitely become clear.
It's Deanna then, right?
Is the killer someone whose position we can't place?
No, it's not about position.
It's Deanna.
Wolfgang's killer can easily lie about their location during the murder.
I see.
The only thing distinguishing their testimony from everyone else's is that theirs can't be corroborated.
Is it really that simple of a case? There's no way. There's no way it's that simple. That very, very simple of a case where like none of the evidence matters besides the fact that they weren't with somebody. Is that really how simple this case is? There's no way. Seamus, I'm pretty sure you said your favorite character was Deanna. Is that true?
It has to be you!
Diana, it's you.
Oh, it's Diana. I've been calling her Deanna this whole time. Like she's got some fancy preppy kid name. Oh my goodness.
She's the only one here without an alibi.
Interesting.
Those of us who attended the tournament can obviously be ruled out. And as for those who didn't, Desmond and Eloise were in the courtyard. Toshiko and Ingrid were in the same dorm room.
And Ulysses and Winona were together
What about
by the
Winona?
tree.
She never mentioned an alibi.
Give me a break.
Winona and I were in the building with the tree all morning.
Correct.
In fact, yes. Desmond and Eloise should have witnessed us walking.
Have you
over
figured
there.
it out?
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, before we keep going, I'm gonna read the chat, see what you guys said for your favorite characters. Alright, Toko. Toko is your favorite. It's kind of crazy. But, you know, I'll accept that. She was definitely a character in the first game. Gundam in number 2. Gundam, he's a pretty cool character. I like him. I can do his voice really well, by the way. I probably won't do it right now because it'd be a little embarrassing, but another time I will. And Korekio's a wild statement, right? I know your character's Korekio for your profile picture. You gotta walk me through that process. How is Korekio your favorite, right? Like, you gotta walk me through why he's your favorite after how freaky he is, okay? You gotta hear this out. Kyoko, Danganronpa 1, Ibuki or Fuyuhiko. See, Kyoko, I understand. She was pretty cool. Ibuki, she's pretty energetic. I can see that too. Fuyuhiko, he's wild, but he's very enjoyable. And Kaede, Kurumi, Kaito, and Maki. Yeah. All solid characters. Kaito is my favorite in the third game. I love Kaito. He's awesome. He's chaotic and his meltdown was legendary. That is true. He was tweaking hardcore in that game. Oh, you like anthropology. That's really cool. Yeah, it's an off-the-walls pick. But as long as you're able to defend your opinion, then it becomes a valid opinion. Anthropology, huh? I don't think I've ever met anybody before that's actually had an interest in anthropology, so that's pretty cool.
In that case, Diana really is the only one without an alibi.
Guys,
I guess so.
if she's the person who fled the boiler room, those footsteps we heard make a lot more sense. Heels make a pretty loud clop sound on hard floors, and the underground hallway's floor is pretty hard. Diana would obviously want to take them off. Also, heels aren't comfy to run in.
I see.
Whoa. I didn't even think of it.
Is that why she said something stupid like, "Hey guys, want the killer to step forward and like tell the truth?" because she was trying to point suspicion away from herself and seem like an innocent little girl that was stupid or something.
You're totally right.
In the beginning, you know.
Since Diana's the only one here with heels, she would have to take them off.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, what are you talking about?
That actually makes sense.
Me? A killer? Do you really think I could be a killer?
The fact you weren't at the tournament is incriminating enough.
That's true.
Not just that.
You have zero alibi.
You has an alibi.
Yep.
But I do.
I'm really excited to see how the executions are gonna be like in this game, you know? I wanna see how great it is. Oh, I should show you guys something as well. I made my own like little, I'm making my own execution for like my own character, you know, my profile picture, right? I'm making like my own execution. So far I've done like this person's been found guilty, you know, time for their punishment, kind of like a little retro animation, you know? And now I still have to draw like the actual one. But I do want to show you guys that eventually.
Right, Ava?
It's pretty cool so far.
You woke up with me this morning, and you never saw me leave my dorm. During the brief amount of time we were together, I never saw you leave.
But I can't say that you stayed either.
What you did after I left for the game tournament, however, is anyone's guess.
Ava wanted to help me and Cass set up the tournament, so...
Was it really that
I was
obvious?
by early.
Was it really that obvious of a case?
For that reason, I left Diana's dorm at 8:05 a.m. I know the exact time
I
since her
see.
room has a clock.
See, I was thinking it was going to be something more complex, right? Like how Teru left the kitchen, went underneath the floorboards and stabbed... Oh, what am I saying? Oh my gosh. You know what? Somebody... I can't do this, guys. I'm too bad at what I do. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. I hope everybody here has either played the game already or will completely forget by the time they do play the game. Alright, guys? You guys gotta hold me accountable. I can't keep spoiling like this. Alright. But in the first case of the second game, I thought it was gonna be something like that where somebody leaves, does the deed, and then comes back like nothing ever happened. I thought that's what was gonna happen for the, you know, the whole blackout inside like the game tournament, okay?
I probably entered the
Yeah.
dining hall around 8:10 a.m.-ish.
So much for an alibi then.
No alibi.
Diana, don't tell me.
Holy smokes, it's all falling into place!
But how would she have known of the taser? I mean, I guess she probably just looked around for it. She had plenty of time. Yeah.
Are we sure there hasn't been some sort of misunderstanding?
I mean, there could be though, because we don't actually really know how the murder happened yet. All we know is the person who doesn't have an alibi. That's it. We're gonna have to believe it once we figure out a couple more evidence points. Looks like some people here aren't willing to face the facts. That's not a problem. I'll make them face the facts. That meat bone, yeah, for real. No, that was so annoying. It's like, that meat on the bone, you know, or whatever. Or like, the bone on meat, or the meat on bone. It was like, the frick. Like, how am I supposed to, like, spell this out? It was so dumb. That was a goofy one. Alright.
If it was Diana inside that boiler room, could she be the one who left the blood trail? Because if so, that might be her blood on the knife too.
Diana.
But how?
Are you saying she wounded herself?
Why?
Wounded herself? What makes you think that?
Why would you wound yourself?
I don't know. Why else would the killer's blood be on their own weapon?
Did we not already agree the killer was wielding a rolling pin?
Yes.
Maybe they had both.
But we still don't know what happened for the knife.
In one hand.
I don't know about the knife and the other. I don't know about that.
Dual-wielding weapons?
Or maybe they like...
This killer's
No, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm kind of confused. That person's point is clearly impossible. They should realize as much of that. If I point out that one piece of evidence. What piece of evidence? Alright, I gotta read this here. Blood spots, because it's dry blood. Wait, you need 2 hands to wield the rolling pin. Do you really need 2 hands to wield the rolling pin? I feel like I could hold the rolling pin with 1 hand. I mean, I know it's to roll it, like, yeah, you need 2 hands. But if you're just holding the bottom of it, you can, like, still whack somebody with it, you know? Suspicious note, yeah, no. The metal piece we still don't have either figured out. Suspicious notes, blood spots, storage closets, steel rolling pin. It's gotta be blood spots.
That might be her blood on the knife too.
Gotta be blood spots.
Diana's blood? Are you saying she wounded herself?
Wounded herself?
Oh wait, maybe we don't want that. Why would she wound herself? I don't know. There were handprints on the pin? Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay. Wait. Oh, I was supposed to use the rolling pin as the one. Okay, I feel so dumb now. Okay, I got it now. On different sides. Oh my gosh. I am not locked in right now.
Wounded herself?
Okay. We can do this. We can solve this case. We can prove it.
Maybe they had both.
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. I will cut through those lies. This is the truth of the case.
The killer was only wielding the rolling pin during their confrontation with Wolfgang.
Exactly.
You can tell just from looking at the pin. There are 2 handprints wrapped around the edge.
Oh yeah.
Holding the pin like a tennis racket.
Like a tennis racket. Oh, I see now.
Which makes sense because you can swing with more force if you use both hands. And that's what
I'm so dense right now. What the heck?
Then, who held the knife?
Wolfgang probably. That, right? Like obviously.
He wasn't the killer. So it was most likely.
He probably was a little. This is what I said earlier in the beginning of the stream. He probably was a little suspicious, right? And wanted to be safe. So the previous day, he grabbed a knife from the kitchen, and he carried it just in case anything were to happen to him. And he probably stabbed her and not kill her because he doesn't want to become the Black and he doesn't want to start the killing game. He probably just stabbed her lightly just to kind of scare her off, you know, right? Nothing too deep. But now, like, she still got to him, right? So, yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
What do you mean? It's common sense.
Carrying a dangerous weapon? Bullshit.
He's a smart man. He want to take precautions.
If you were in his situation, wouldn't you?
Yeah, obviously.
Wolfgang received an anonymous message asking him to meet in a basement, all whilst in the middle of a killing game. At that point, doesn't matter how much of an optimist he is. You know better than to come unarmed.
A knife
Exactly.
isn't super hard to find either. Wolfgang probably just stole one from the kitchen.
I also like in this game where everybody's like contributing to the trial kind of equally. Where like in past Danganronpa games, it's just like the main character and their like side friend who like are the only ones contributing to the trials and actually come up with good evidence points. You know what I'm saying? We're like, this one, everyone's kind of like speaking fairly and equally and actually making good points together. So I kind of like that little aspect.
Besides, if Diana is the one who got stabbed, it would explain the blood trail. Think about it. She arms herself with the rolling pin and attacks Wolfgang.
Yes.
Getting hurt by him in the process.
That could be anybody
For some
though.
reason, possibly because of the blackout, she doesn't clean the blood trail she's leaving, and returns to her dorm room after.
But why did the blood stop right outside the door and not continue down the hallway and upstairs?
No! That's wrong!
Huh?
I wasn't stabbed.
Oh, what are we doing now?
If I was stabbed, then I'd have an injury. But there's nothing, right? There's nothing on me.
I'm just saying, you know, you're gonna have to prove that one way or another. I'm just saying, you're gonna have to prove that one way or another. You know?
Depends. If a vein got nipped, you'd be seeing blood no matter the size of the cut. Of course, that also means a small cut will need bandaging, which I'm not seeing on you.
There's a lot of blood, though. Which, I mean, I guess a vein could do.
You may not see any injuries on Diana, but that doesn't mean they aren't there.
See, this is what I'm saying from the beginning, guys. This is what I was saying from the beginning. There's only one way to handle this. Plus, you could be using her little chameleon if that's like a bracelet to like cover it up.
If she wanted, she could simply hide her injuries from view.
Yeah.
After all, someone
oh my gosh, her makeup! I'm so dumb. Her makeup. And that's why she was like applying it. It's because she actually wasn't applying makeup. It just wasn't to like look pretty. Oh, that makes so much more sense now. Oh my goodness. Hey, I didn't say that this. Listen.
Diana could easily cover
Listen.
her wounds.
I didn't say it this time. We all know if there's a lot of blood and somebody was stabbed, and it comes down to life or death, what are you gonna do? But hey, at least we now know that it's probably makeup and it's probably something small, because Jean de Lamar is smart and brought up that a vein could have been cut. Alright? Because he's a smart guy, having to save us from doing all that, okay?
It makes sense. With the right equipment, she could probably disguise even a bandaged wound.
Yeah.
As Diana's bunking partner, I've seen firsthand how many different cosmetics are inside her room.
It's the truth.
So unfortunately, I have to agree.
Man, she's cooked, guys. She's cooked. She's cooked.
Well, Diana, did I get anything wrong?
Now she's panicking.
No.
Are we gonna get a crash out?
But I...
Wait.
Whoa. Do you see it, Kai? Do you see something we don't?
Diana, did you just say no? As in, no, you're not wrong that I covered up my wounds?
Oh my goodness. No, I mean, you could take that honestly either which way, but whatever, Kai, whatever. Let's just go with what you're saying, okay, buddy?
Oh crap. Oh crap. You guys know what this means, right, guys? Diana basically just confessed.
Oh man, I'm getting chills.
A confession? Are you for real?
Why are we still talking about stripping, guys? That was like so like 20 minutes, not 20 minutes. That was like so like 1 hour to like 5 minutes ago. All right. Well, the 2 times it kind of got brought up. All right. We don't need to strip anymore. Okay. We don't need to strip. We already got it figured out. Nobody has to strip. Okay. We're all good. No stripping here. All right. We got this. We got this.
Makes sense though, doesn't it?
Nobody's stripping.
Diana got wounded, which proves she got in a fight with Wolfgang, which means all that stuff about Wolfgang going to the boiler room, all that stuff really did happen.
Listen, bro. Listen. I'm just saying. You gotta do what you gotta do when it's life or death, okay?
I see now what you were saying. Diana, she lured Wolfgang to the boiler room by writing him that note. And when he arrived, she attacked him and killed him. And now, she's been lying this entire trial.
She's trying to act clueless. She's trying to act dumb. She's trying to act innocent. My brother, who I started playing this game with before I went to college, you know, like these last couple days, for the earlier streams, he voiced her and hoped that Diana would die first. And maybe she's not first, but it looks like she's about to go out here pretty soon.
Diana,
Okay, let's see a crash out now.
it wasn't me. I promise, it wasn't me.
Thing is, we still don't know how the generator exploded. We still don't know the truth of the knife incident per se, or the hairpin on the floor, or the scrap metal in the back. Like, there's still more like of a case here to investigate. How can we be so sure that it was Diana?
To think she could preach about friendship after committing a violent crime.
And then try and sentence the rest of us to punishment.
Golly, you're right. If we
Oh,
voted
boy.
for the wrong person, we would have been executed.
That's so fucked! Seriously, Diana? What the hell is your damage?
Bro, Kai's he's such an energetic, really funny character. Okay, let's see what Damon's thinking. I want to see what Damon's thinking right now. I want to get his opinions. He's cooking up an idea right now, I can tell.
I just think it's fair we listen.
What does it matter what she says? Look at the evidence.
Guys, if we have time left in the trial, we should keep talking about the case.
If you really want to ask for Diana's side of the story, then do it after the vote. No.
Vote. That's right. We have to vote for the killer. Diana. I've proven beyond a reasonable doubt that she's the killer. My lover / support? Oh boy, I don't know about that. I don't know. That's the freaky ships. I don't ship myself as Damon. I don't ship us together. Kai's like my fruity little best friend. You know what I'm saying? It's like my fruity best friend. My bro. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Come on, Diana. At least you know, defend yourself a little bit. At least say something. Why is it that when I hear a cry, I get this strange nagging feeling in my chest? Because not all of our evidence has been figured out. Why does a tiny part of me want to believe the things that she's saying? Why all of a sudden do I doubt myself? Because not everything has been refuted. Grace tests me. Suspicion of knife. The taser gun, maybe?
Diana was the one who lured Wolfgang to the boiler room. Once he got there, she killed him immediately.
No, she
Then
didn't.
She fled the crime scene, hoping the rest of us would never learn the truth.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
Poor Wolfie was only trying to keep us together.
Shoot the purple, I guess.
I would never murder Wolfgang.
If you don't have an alibi, then you obviously did.
Let's see here. So there's something up.
I wanted to believe so badly.
There's something we're missing.
Why didn't I see you for who you were?
If this goes on any longer,
Hmm.
I'm gonna be sick.
What are we waiting for then? Let's get this over with and vote.
Is Diana telling the truth? How is that possible when I already know the truth? I can't be possible. Not unless.
Diana was the one who lured Wolfgang to the boiler room. Once he got there, she killed him immediately.
But she didn't kill him immediately. Alright. Let's look at the stuff here. Yeah, we still have the doorknob too. Wait, what do you mean it's a split path? Like, you mean like the whole Kai and Damon thing? Or do you mean like the story can go two different ways? Are you talking about like the Kai and Damon thing? Like how we view it? Or are you talking about like the story can go down two different routes? What do you mean exactly? So I don't want to choose the wrong thing, but I've been pretty bad this entire time. Oh no, we either can disagree with somebody or agree with Diana. Oh boy. Okay. Let me figure this out here, alright? Looks like a thin piece of metal. Like it has to come off of Deanna, right? Or at least some woman. I'm pretty sure. Oh my avatar's getting a little leggy. That happens sometimes when the games get hyped. Oh boy. There's still the shrapnel left. There's still this weird reaction, the knife. A bomb went off. Alright, you guys. Is there a better way to do the split path here? Is there like a better way to do it? Like a good ending and a bad ending kind of a thing? Or nah.
Wolfie was only trying to keep us together.
Otherwise, I'll just do whatever comes first.
I would never murder Wolfgang.
We would agree with her.
Then you obviously
How
did.
so will we agree with her? Through taser gun, Toshiko fetch quest, knife, suspicious note, Grace's testimony? I don't even know. Alright, well let's just see.
If this goes on any longer,
I'm gonna have to start firing bullets here.
Let's get this over with and vote! Diana was the one who lured there. She killed him immediately.
Absorb, she's always been so nice.
Crime scene, hoping the rest of us would.
Wait. How do I absorb? I forgot how to do that. Absorb. Oh. Okay. She always been so nice. Gotcha.
How could you, Diana?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember now. I remember now.
Keep us together.
I remember now. I think. Or I can hit Grace's first testimony.
But I...
Wait, oh, I ran out of time? Oh, no.
Diana was the one who lured Wolfgang through. Once he got there,
Then she fled the crime scene, hoping the rest of us would never learn the truth.
Oh, I didn't hit the absorb button. Oh, my goodness. Okay, the thing is, I think Grace is wrong.
If you don't have an alibi, then you obviously did.
I think Grace is wrong, though. That's the only problem. Alright, so I have to absorb those things. Gotcha. Man, I'm so bad at this game. It's been a while since I've done the tutorial thingy, but I got this. It's okay. It's okay. You guys are here to help me out. Alright, so I need to absorb this next little thing. No, not that one.
Hoping the rest of us would never learn the truth.
Okay. So I have, she's always been so nice. And then we shoot it over here. No! Did I miss? Ugh. Grace is wrong. That's the thing, Grace is wrong. So what truth bullet do I use on her?
if this goes on, sick.
what are we waiting for? Let's get this over with and vote!
Oh, suspicious note. Is that what I do?
Diana was the one. Killed him immediately.
Like that. Okay. I missed it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got you. So I could have done it two different ways, I guess. That's a bit interesting for this game. I kind of like that.
Crucial detail. Do you recall the note I found in Wolfgang's blazer pocket? It asked him to meet in the boiler room at 8:15 a.m. But according to the Tozy,
Thank you guys for your help, by the way.
died
Thank you
over
very
an hour
much.
later at 9:35 a.m. That means
Yes.
Wolfgang didn't die right after he got to the boiler room.
What's your point?
My point is that the killer had no reason to lure Wolfgang to the boiler room and then wait over
Yep.
an hour to kill him.
Exactly.
There's no guarantee another person won't enter the room during that time. It's in the killer's best interest to be in and out of there
Yep.
as fast as possible.
That's why we locked him in the room.
When we originally discussed
Or
the
something.
note,
I don't know.
we lack the context to properly understand this time discrepancy. But if we go with your idea that Diana killed Wolfgang immediately, then that discrepancy becomes all too clear.
How do you know Wolfgang didn't just arrive late?
He was already on his way when I ran into him at 8:10 a.m. He must have arrived on time.
Same goes for the killer.
Yeah.
I doubt Wolfgang would stay in the boiler room for long if no one came to meet him.
Correct.
For that reason, we can assume Wolfgang was knocked unconscious soon after he arrived.
Yep.
But there's such a long period of time between him being knocked out and him being killed.
That's what I couldn't figure out.
Unless you want to tell me he and Diana were in an hour-long struggle, then I'm sure there's more to the mystery here.
Correct. Whoa. That was...
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay. Jeez, chill out, Grace.
All of Diana's blubbering
It may be. It may be a trick, but we should be able to figure out the case 100% certain as long as we still have time left.
I wouldn't fall for a farce like that. My only concern concern is the evidence not adding up.
If you're still not convinced Diana is the killer, then let me show you something you overlooked.
What was that?
Call it undeniable fucking proof!
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's slash them bullets away. Or slash them things with our swords. Alright, we probably have to have...
What Diana says. Not only is she the one person without an
Oh!
alibi, the blood from her wounds places her inside the exact same room where Wolfgang died. How could the killer be anyone but her?
Okay.
I don't give a damn what Diana says.
She doesn't give a damn.
Not only is she the one person without an alibi,
Without an alibi.
from her
Yep.
wounds places her inside the exact same room where Wolfgang died.
That's
How
true.
could the killer be anyone but her?
Okay, we've advanced.
If Diana lured Wolfgang downstairs, why would she take over an hour to kill him? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, no.
Not when there's a risk of someone else entering the boiler room.
What risk? Diana wouldn't have to worry about anyone walking in.
Why is that?
Because she could just lock the fucking door.
No, she couldn't.
Look at that. No intruders.
Oh, I'm supposed to, okay, slash that, okay. Gotcha. I got it now, I got it.
What risk? Diana wouldn't have to worry about anyone
Because it was flipped around.
because she could just lock the fucking door.
Boom!
Through those words.
I'll cut through your words! Boom!
The boiler room door can't be relied
I'll
upon.
cut through those lies. This is the truth of the case.
If Diana locked it, she would be trapping herself inside the boiler room.
What?
The door
Yes.
isn't flipped so that the keyhole faces inside, while the lock faces outside.
However, she could have just picked the lock with her hair clip. But I'm not sure why she'd go through the trouble of flipping the lock around. Unless, on the other hand, that was, whatchamacallit. Wait a minute. Let's say, like, you know, they went to the room together, and then all of a sudden, Wolfgang pulls out a knife and tries to kill her. So she pulls out her rolling pin and hits him in the head, and while he's unconscious, she uses the thing to picklock the door and leave. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Investigated the crime scene more closely, you might have realized this detail sooner. In any case, blocking the door would lock everyone inside the room.
Yes.
Not outside. If Diana was the killer, she'd be better off leaving the door open.
How the heck do you even flip a doorknob? Sounds like something only a tradesperson could do.
Bro, what do you just take the screwdriver? I told you guys in the last stream. I've done it before. You take a screwdriver, you twist some screws, you flip it around, and you tighten those screws back up. It takes like less than 5 minutes.
Meh. You really think so?
Depends how tight the screws are, of course.
Swapping a doorknob is easy. Well, last
Yeah.
time I did anything like it was a while ago, but
Yeah, easy stuff.
everyone here knows knobs are screwable, right?
Yeah.
If you get a screwdriver and know what you're doing, you can rotate the doorknob quick smart.
Yeah.
If you can swap a doorknob, then I guess anyone can.
Right on. Wait, are you saying that like it's a bad thing?
Hey, he's just got an energetic character, right? He's not stupid, okay? Don't be yelling at my boy Jet, okay?
She had been locked inside?
Oh.
What do you make of the footsteps then? If they
Did she
were
lock
there,
herself inside an
it
accident?
would imply she escaped the boiler room. How do you suppose she did
And
that?
that's the hair clip we found on the floor. So she was just in there with this knocked out body for a long time? How'd the door get closed? Was it just purely an accident? And then why was the thing flipped around? I don't know.
This is it.
Near the boiler room door, I discovered a thin piece of metal.
Yes.
At first glance, it didn't look important, but if you were to fold it in half,
It's a hair clip.
theoretically, it would look like a hairpin.
Yep.
Ah, she used the classic maneuver.
Yep.
Picking a lock with a hairpin. It can be done. It just takes a bit of practice.
Diana probably had this hairpin inside her makeup bag. So, she used it to fiddle with the lock until it eventually came undone, which, judging by the timing of her footsteps, happened late into the black.
Something's gonna be revealed soon. Alright, let's see this.
Messing with a lock in pitch blackness. Whew. Now that would be impossible for me.
Even if Diana did access light, like through the Tozu trinket, undoing the lock would still be difficult.
I mean, you don't really need light to pick a lock. Once you get it in the keyhole, picking a lock is quite simple. You just have to feel for the pins using, you know, the piece of metal in your hand.
Way too difficult of a situation to deliberately put herself in.
Yeah, it's gotta be an accident. Or maybe somebody closed the door on them? Did somebody? Oh! Oh my gosh, this makes so much more sense.
I got it.
This makes so much more sense, guys.
Someone else must have locked the door.
This is my very, 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 very first theory, okay? Like, a couple of streams ago. Or, like, I guess last stream. I'm not sure if you guys remember me saying this, but my theory was that the person that found the body, you know, like when you have 3 people to find the body for, like, you know, body discovery announcement, and usually that doesn't include the blackened. And so it's kind of odd that just when me and Kai found the body that it went off. And so I was thinking that maybe somebody else, the person who ran away from the body, might have been like a classmate and not actually the, like, you know, the victim, not the victim, but the killer. It could have been like a classmate that was innocent and found the body. So you're saying that she was the first one to find the body and then she just took off later on. But why did she go through the process then of not telling us what she knew, what happened to her, and all that stuff? I don't know.
If we go with our current train of thought, the doorknob was rearranged so you could only lock
But it would make a good way to frame her for the crime.
It doesn't make sense for Diana to rearrange the lock, enter the room, and deliberately trap herself inside. I know this doesn't necessarily clear Diana's suspicion, but it's strange enough to warrant further investigation.
Yes, that's true.
I'd rather resolve this thread before we move on to voting.
Agreed.
Yep.
We could easily miss something important if we turn our noses away.
So, why did this mystery person close the door in the first place?
To frame Deanna.
What if they saw the scuffle between Wolfie and Diana and closed the door
I don't
to
think
protect
so.
themselves?
Instead of
Or like, they knocked out Wolfgang, and then they left him there and lured somebody else to find his body, then trapped him inside.
What kind of asshole do you take me for?
Any chance they locked it to prevent Diana from escaping?
And somehow unscrewed the doorknob without drawing attention to themselves?
Oh, I get it, cause he. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. What exactly did you say, Ken? Oh, I can't open it up. That's.
Didn't you hear him? He's
Yeah.
talking about the door being locked. Not
I
the
forgot
door
about
not
that.
being unscrewed.
Unless 2 entirely different people just so happen to interfere with the boiler room, the one who locked the door is most likely the one who flipped it, yes?
Correct.
Yes.
Then you should be wondering the same thing. How did they unscrew the doorknob without catching anyone's attention?
They did it way beforehand.
Yeah, doesn't sound possible.
Not in the moment, it isn't. But what if the doorknob had been swapped beforehand?
Of course.
Say this person knew Wolfgang and Diana were coming to the boiler room. They could have swapped the knob in advance. Waited for Diana and Wolfgang to enter.
The only people who would have known that would have been Eva and Grace, potentially. Who would have seen the note.
And then closed and locked the door.
So the flipping of the doorknob was premeditated?
With what we currently know, I'd wager it's our safest assumption.
I see.
At least until we hear Diana's side of the story.
Yeah, why didn't she speak up in the beginning about it? Why didn't she just tell us, or does she know?
Diana, since you were the last person with Wolfgang,
She must know.
your testimony could be our most valuable piece of evidence.
She
yet.
must. She must know.
You need to tell me what happened.
And she just doesn't want to say. And that's why in the beginning she tried to get somebody to fess up.
If not for me, or for you, then at the very least, do it for Wolfgang's sake.
Alright, she's gonna confess who did it now.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really
Okay, she's crying now.
I wanted to help. I wanted to make everything okay. But all I could do was be useless. All I could do was watch him die.
Oh no.
It's all my fault. All my fault. For doing the wrong thing.
What happened?
So is this a confession, or...?
Just hear her out, bro.
No!
Huh?
I didn't kill Wolfgang. And I don't know who did.
Oh my goodness.
But I still failed him as a friend. I failed him then. And I failed him here. But if I told the truth, things would be worse than they already are. But now that I've said nothing...
She watched him die.
It's okay, sweetheart. Come on now, take deep breaths.
Yeah, we'll believe you no matter what you say.
Alright. Damn it, what am I doing? Because of one girl, I've been doubting myself and jumping from one argument to another. I can't piece together my own thoughts. How can I possibly piece together this case? I need to get a grip of myself. I need to keep sight of myself and the goal of this killer. Whatever's thrown at me next, I need to persevere. Time for this moment. Oh, what's about to happen here? Because if I don't, if everyone else here votes wrong, I won't leave this place alive. Alright, what's about to happen? What's about to happen?
Has all this murder hubbub
Oh,
left your head in a
Tozu.
tizzy? Perhaps you need a short break. Something to lighten the mood and let you collect yourself. Something like a nice cup of tea.
Is he about to spill the tea right now?
Welcome, one and all, to the first episode of Tozu's Tea Time. If you haven't already, please sit back and relax. Here, we do not use our brains, but deal only in gossip. Now,
Is this like the Monokuma Theater type of thing, like that he does between the trials, in like the middle of the trial?
what are sheep good at, if anything?
I don't know, bro, like making wool and stuff.
Most humans, and some sheep, tend to respond with a resounding, absolutely nothing. Sheep cannot create art or invent medicine. For goodness sake, they can't even perform music. Their limited speech and quadrupedal locomotion prevents them from reaching the heights of humans.
He just yaps, you guys.
No matter how hard sheep may try, I can't say I like that answer.
He's like wearing like a ram head on his head, like he can't talk.
What of the sheep who still try?
Is he being like theoretical, like is in terms of humans here when he says sheep?
The sheep who realize their fate but continue
Ooh,
to
the
challenge
challenge
it
are all
can
the
be
same,
so
yep.
determined to prove their worth. When humans have all but deemed, isn't that something admirable?
Nobody eats sheep though. At least not a lot of people
What a
do.
shame our sheep had to be so misguided.
Huh?
No need for
Tozu's tea
extravagant
time.
farewells. I've an inkling you'll be back for tea sooner than you can say Jack Robinson.
Jackie
Who's Jack
Robinson?
I have no idea.
That's like that baseball guy?
Toss up.
Jackson Robinson?
I don't know why he's here, why he yaps.
Diana, now's your chance to defend yourself.
Alright, hopefully she spills the beans here. Spills the tea.
Where do I even start, though?
Just tell us the chronological order of what happened, girl.
How about you begin by explaining why you went to the boiler room?
Why I went there? It was... 'cause of a note.
Oh, they both were handed a note.
2 days ago, someone slid one into my room. I never got to see who.
Yeah, it's just a lot of people don't eat lamb.
just heard a
At least not like...
And when I walked over...
At least not most
there
people
was a
do.
note
At
under
least,
my
I mean,
door.
don't. What am I saying? Most people don't eat lamb.
I don't remember any of this.
I mean, it's sometimes. It's not bad. I just don't eat it a lot.
Sorry. It was midday-ish,
And you weren't there at
The
the
last
time.
moments of Wolfgang?
And I didn't show
Let's
you the
hear it.
note
Where do I
later
go to hook up a
because-
new thing to Wi-Fi?
What was it again?
Where do I go to hook up a new device to Wi-Fi?
You have to go to the housing portal.
Housing and dining. Gotcha.
Yep.
Alright.
And then you go like find it in there somewhere.
Yep.
If you remember, yeah. Okay.
Well,
Diana, as you are aware, it is our obligation to speak with those whose blackmail we have obtained. After receiving your blackmail and reading the information disclosed in it, I believe a meeting between the two of us is warranted. You must really like lamb, Correcchio. Wait. I didn't read that last little bit. What it said. In 2 days' time, please come to the boiler room at 8:40, or the underground boiler room at 8:45. Wait, did it say 8:45? Not 8:15, right? It's 8:45. To make sure to arrive, and close the door behind you. Yep. To avoid discourse, do not show us later. Do not approach me about it either. Even in private, there's always the chance someone can hear. Okay. Wolfgang. Wolfie wrote this.
Had Diana's blackmail? But didn't he have Jean's?
Hold on.
It was a lie.
Doesn't it resemble the handwriting on?
You're actually right.
So it was 8:45, not 8:15.
Even though Wolfgang's note has been water damaged.
I see.
Then someone else was posing as Wolfgang?
The killer, most likely. They must have thought his word was the only one Diana would follow.
Guess it worked, huh?
Yeah, lamb's not my favorite. I don't have anything against it. I just, I prefer chicken and beef better, or more, I guess.
I didn't want to show this note earlier because I was scared of how people would try to
We
twist
always
it.
should just be honest from the beginning and make things easier.
Like saying I faked the note, or that I decided to kill because of it. I thought it would be better to just stay quiet.
They came at different times? Oh, so his what? See, was this actually 8:15 but it was water smudge, or was it really 8:45? Or did his say 8:15, the real killer assaulted him, and then at 8:45 she came in to check it out, and then the door was locked behind on her? See, that could happen too. I do not like onion rings. I think they're pretty nasty. I don't like onions at all. Like, it's fine if it's like diced up pretty small, or if it's like a powder, like a seasoning or something, but like, I just don't like to eat onions.
I know you guys think I'm stupid for agreeing to meet in a place like the boiler room. And
Okay, it was 8:15 for sure.
am.
Okay.
I just didn't want to disappoint Wolfgang in case he really did write the note, which was why I left my room around 8:40 a.m. and went downstairs.
I see.
Did you catch any strange movement down there?
No, it was just me. I did find the boiler room door hanging open a little bit, but I didn't think much of it.
But wasn't Wolfgang also supposed to close the door behind him? Or maybe he did, and then they opened it again. I don't know.
I just went inside and closed the door behind me, since that's what the note asked me to do.
I see.
What did you see inside the boiler room?
The boiler room was really dark. So the first thing I noticed was actually the security camera light. My eyes had to take a few seconds to adjust to everything else. But after that, I finally saw him.
Him as in Wolfgang or him as in someone else? Oh. It's Wolfgang.
Wolfgang was lying in the water, making these weird noises.
He looks like he's standing up to me, though.
It didn't seem like he'd even noticed me
kidding.
entering the room.
Onion rings? I don't know. I'm glad you guys enjoy them. I just can't.
Wolfgang?
The killer changed before Diana came in, and they had plenty of time to do so. Okay.
Hearing his name seemed to snap him out of his trance, because he slowly rose to his feet. Wolfgang, are you okay?
Oh, he looks a little evil there.
It's you.
Huh?
Supposed to start tweaking?
I can't believe it. I really am finally meeting you.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Please, forgive me.
What did she do?
Please forgive me for what I've become.
What did he do?
Wolfgang?
Despite how hard I tried, how much I wanted it to be true, I could never become you.
What?
I will always be a failure.
Huh?
It's okay, Wolfgang. Look, there's stairs over here. Come over here and we can get out.
What?
I have no idea if he didn't hear me, or if he was just ignoring me. But
It's time for what?
okay. I'll get closer to you then.
What?
I went over to the ledge of the platform, the part where the fence had a gap. Just take my hand, okay? And I'll pull you out. He slowly stumbled over, and he held my hand. I didn't really think I could pull him out. I just wanted to be there for him. It was the best I could do.
Huh.
Because I didn't want to enter the water.
Yep.
Staying on the platform felt so much safer.
Did he set this up to try to kill her?
It's okay, Wolfgang.
I don't know. Cause there's the whole rolling pin thing.
We'll get through this together, alright?
I don't know.
I was looking at him when I said that. I was looking right at him. But somehow...
What's going on with him?
Somehow I didn't think to react.
Oh. So he did. He did pull out here with a knife. Or was he trying to kill her? Did he actually lure her here to kill her?
And he reached inside his blazer.
Why did he start just tripping all of a sudden? Why is he tripping? Does he have blackmail on her or something? Oh my gosh. Oh, is she accidentally gonna... Is she accidentally gonna kill him?
I tried to leave the room, but the
door
door
was
was
locked.
I didn't know what to do. I started looking around for things to defend myself with.
Does that wait? Maybe like somebody set them up to start killing each other or something?
That's when I saw the gun.
Oh.
Did you use it?
I took the taser and I aimed it at Wolfgang.
Oh boy.
And
She shot him?
I couldn't do it. I
What?
couldn't shoot him. I couldn't understand anything.
Yeah, why is he tripping?
Why was this happening to me? Why was I being
Can we
used
really
as-
trust her testimony?
Why can't I do anything to...
I'm not like you. I'll never
What?
be like you. I won't give up until the world knows. I won't give up until everyone knows me as...
It's what? It just blew up? Right after that?
All of a sudden, everything turned white. Everything in front of me. In those few seconds, he became pitch black.
Oh boy.
And then, so did everything else. Even though I didn't see Wolf, his body cracking against the pavement.
Oh.
And his knife falling into the water. I waited for the gasp of pain. For him to groan or mumble or say something. But there was nothing. There was just me and the silence.
Oh boy.
That's how it happened.
What the fuck?
That man
Jeez.
attacked you?
Oh my goodness, Diana.
So
I'm at a loss for words.
I'm so lost right now myself.
This is getting too much for me, bros. I
What?
think I'm gonna faint.
What was Wolfgang trying to do here?
Holy shit. So Diana really did watch Wolfgang die.
Why was he so violent towards her?
For real.
It's like he became an entirely different person.
The word you're looking for is crazy.
Does he have a split personality disorder or something? I can never become you.
How'd you manage to escape the boiler room
Can
after
never
all that?
become you.
By picking the door's lock.
For real?
I wasn't even thinking.
Huh.
I just started feeling my way back to the door in the dark. Well, my supply bag. I remembered the spare hairpins I always kept inside. To be honest, I have no idea how I managed to unlock the door. The whole thing was
All of it gets
a
explained.
trial and error.
Okay, that's good.
Just minutes of me telling myself that somehow this next attempt will finally work.
Whoa! Actually unlocking the doors. That's like hitting a bullseye blindfolded.
Now we know why it took so long for her to escape.
I realized why it happened. Getting trapped inside, I mean. The door's lock was on the outside. So, someone must have set the lock before I came downstairs.
Well, I don't understand.
So that when I closed the door, I'd be trapped.
Is that around 8:45 then? She was attacked. But what you gonna call it?
The butler did it.
Wolfgang actually died at 9:35 or 9:30. Yeah, 9:35. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You should play these games, right, Caden?
No.
Or like watch the anime for it. One of the two.
No.
Yeah, they're really good investigation things to get your mind thinking.
I already know I'm a higher intellectual level than every single person in your chat. So.
All right, buddy.
So.
All right.
I am the highest intellectual being on Earth, so it would be.
If it's too easy, I want to see.
It would be too easy for me.
Oh, okay. I see.
Like, look, I didn't even know the story, and I picked one of those things, and it was right.
Okay, yeah, but who's the killer though?
I mean, it's gotta be that one.
That one's the killer.
Yeah.
Winona.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, just look.
Alright, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, just look. The answer's right in front of you.
Now what? Okay, now Wolfgang was talking about just why he was acting strange. Okay. Nah, for real, Correcchio, for real. We all wish we could.
As for why the killer locked the door to begin with.
Alright, let's see here.
It was to frame Diana, right?
That's my roommate, by the way. You might hear him in the background from time to time.
Or always, if I never stop yapping. Yap, 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 yap.
Yeah.
The killer made Diana trap herself inside the boiler room.
Guys, don't worry, Hayden
so
loves
they
me.
could kill Wolfgang in
100%.
front of her and force her to remain by his body.
I said Hayden loves me 100%. Don't worry, guys.
Had their plan worked, Diana would only be able to escape if someone from outside entered
When
the
did
boiler
Casey come in and steal my mattress and do all this stuff?
That was like 2 days ago.
This guy's a real
By
funny
which
guy.
that someone would be stumbling across what looks like a cut-and-dry murder case.
Cut and dry murder
If
case.
the tournament folk found Diana, they would have been playing right into the killer's hands.
Speaking of which, Diana, I'm curious to know. Did you unlock the door before or after the tournament attendees arrived downstairs?
Probably before, right? Or at the same time.
Like, when I opened the door, there were already people walking down the stairs.
Okay.
Obviously, I couldn't stay inside the boiler room.
Yeah.
If anyone saw me close to Wolfgang's, the hallway was a bit easier to make out in the dark.
Walked over to the wall. Hid behind. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said would happen.
And hid behind it, and stayed as quiet as possible.
Okay.
I was still bleeding a little from Wolfgang's cut, though. And some of that
There was a
blood
lot
ended
more
up
blood
dripping
on the
onto
floor than there
floor
should have
around
been.
me. It's the blood on the underground floor!
This was shortly before us tournament goers split up.
Yeah.
And you made a run for it, yeah?
Okay, we still don't understand how the explosion happened. The shrapnel. We've almost got all the truth bullets figured out.
Since everything was still really dark, I had to patch myself using the Tozu Trinket's projection as my light.
Let's see.
I realize this is a lot, and I know it's hard to believe without proof. So, if you guys could just give me a second.
A wipe and it began scrubbing at her arm.
I cleared up the blood pretty fast. Luckily for
Oh,
me,
yeah.
the cut wasn't that deep.
That's
There's
good.
still a chance it may leave a scar, though.
Wait, was it the alcohol that made him crazy? The alcohol in the cereal? Oh, was he giving like cereal for breakfast, but like there's alcohol in it somehow? I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense. But maybe he was drunk, and that's why he went crazy. Cause maybe like Deanna looks like his mom or something. I don't know.
Holy crap!
Okay, good. I'm excited to see how Wolfgang actually died.
It's okay. I'll cover it back up again.
Why did Wolfgang attack you for no reason?
For real.
I wouldn't say it
All right,
was for no
Jean de
reason.
Lamar might solve the case for us.
You're being kind of insensitive, man.
Huh? I didn't mean it like that. What I'm trying to say is, Wolfgang's actions may look random from an outsider's perspective, but from his perspective, well, judging by his behavior, it seems like he saw something which shook him to his core.
Was he just drunk?
Like, there was something in the room that
How's
Diana
that?
didn't see?
That's
She's hiding too
impossible.
much.
It was only me and Wolfgang in the
I don't know.
room.
I'm just saying there's a chance he could have got cereal for breakfast. There's a chance. Cause I don't know. I'm just I don't know.
Why would cereal for breakfast be relevant to a murder case?
Everything can be. You gotta use your head and see all different possible options here.
I don't believe John meant it in a literal sense.
Wolfgang literally saw something?
He thought he saw something, is my point.
Yeah.
You mean he had been hallucinating?
What did Wolfgang hallucinate for him to turn out the way Diana described?
It's the chemical agent or like the alcohol stuff that we saw as a truth bullet. Which one is it? I can't pull it up right now.
You'd be surprised by the sort of things our minds can invent. I'm
Yep.
lucky to have never
Are you going to laser
anything
tag?
myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna go later.
But I know some who have hallucinated nasty things. Demons and monsters.
Yep.
Or the feeling of being tortured.
It can happen.
If Wolfgang went through something similar, I can see why he lashed out.
It's true. Hash browns, he hates cereal. Interesting.
What's going on at sea?
Of course, these
Oh, on at
hallucinations
sea,
don't just
get
happen
it?
out of the
Because
blue.
he's a ship captain over here.
More often than not,
There's substance.
use.
Exactly. Also, he did have like a little bit of a injection on him. Injection
Say
spot.
Wolfgang took a hallucinogenic.
Hallucinogenics?
One which induced a lot of fatigue,
Yep.
too, judging by the way he lumbered about in Diana's account.
It would explain why Wolfgang mostly stayed in one place.
One place, which happened to be in the water.
Seems
Mhm.
very deliberate. Aye.
See, John here, he's smart.
I
Right? He's
reckon the killer
smart.
knocked
Really
Wolfgang
smart.
unconscious in order to drag him into the water, but knew he would eventually wake up again. So they drugged him with something which would basically make him despondent. As for where
The
drug
pharmacy.
Oh no! Don't tell me the killer robbed.
I knew exploring it was a bad idea.
It? What's this it we're talking about?
The pharmacy. Why the heck did we think leaving that place open was a
Gonna-
good
Oh,
idea?
my wonder.
Now someone's stolen an item and
You gonna laser tag,
drugged
Brock?
Wolfgang. Fuck! I knew our promise was too good to be true. And don't say Wolfgang drugged himself. Who wants to be tortured by demons?
I think he was either injected
Well,
or
stranger people do exist.
I don't know. We can't see our. Oh, we can see our bullets now. Okay. Truth bullets. All right, we only got a couple here. No, we got them all here. So we have the odd smell, right? See, there's like an alcohol and cereal, weird chemical reaction, right? Oh, it smelled like alcohol and cereal. I'm just saying, yeah, chemicals of some sorts, right? So it wasn't actually cereal. I just has it there. Yeah, nothing to do with cereal. I'm just saying, like, there's probably some sort of weird chemical that was injected in him. Yeah. Alright, we'll keep playing. We'll see how this goes.
That's Rich It's coming from you.
Just as I predicted, exploring the pharmacy ended up paving the way for murder. Should I have made more of an attempt to stop people from exploring? Back then, all I did was, with cautious yet determined expressions, the students entered the newly opened pharmacy. We all went inside, and we all went inside, and we all went inside, yep. Then again, nobody would have listened to me, especially now with Wolfgang in control.
If we know where the perpetrator got their chemicals, I guess our next step is figuring out how they did the drugging.
Agreed.
It's true.
It would help us better.
Is there somebody who has a good talent for drugging?
And potentially even validate Diana's testimony.
Sounds like you guys can leave this one to me.
What, does he know? Or she's being dumb?
I'm the kind of person who knows someone back to front the moment I meet them. If you haven't
Alright,
realized,
dude.
I've gone and
Who's the killer?
like it.
Who's the real killer?
You're the last person.
Just you wait! The second you hear what I gotta say, you'll be eating those words.
Pinning down how Wolfgang was drugged may validate Diana's testimony. The question is, how did the killer drug him? Alright, well, let's see what good old Jet has to say. The odd smell, I believe, is what this has to do with.
I bet the killer took a pill.
No.
Forced Wolfgang to swallow it.
No.
Just jab him at that point.
Yeah.
The killer. Make him swallow a pill. There was no proof they restrained him.
Didn't the killer knock Wolfie out?
That's true.
Maybe that was
Swallow a pill.
What if it was a drug?
They injected it in him.
You don't need to eat.
Like an inhalable substance?
No.
Like a powder or something.
His neck.
Pharmacy does have a lot of sedative.
Wait, did I miss something? Alright, guys. I want to finish this trial so bad. I want to see what happens. Oh, what's this? There we go. I agree with that. That one wasn't too bad to figure out.
When Wolfgang's wounds were discussed earlier, it was mentioned he had a tiny red dot below the bruise on his neck.
Correct.
In the investigation, I thought this dot was a scab from a mole or pimple.
What?
Knowing Wolfgang was drugged, a puncture wound.
Considering the timeline of events, an injection would check out. If Wolfgang got drugged a little after 8:15 a.m. and was already feeling the effects when Diana arrived at 8:45 a.m., then we're dealing with something which entered his bloodstream in under 30 minutes.
Does the actual drug matter, though?
Pill were taken. Probably an hour to dissolve.
It's not gotten an injection then.
Just an injection.
I think the pharmacy just have her.
That's probably another reason why the killer knocked Wolfgang unconscious.
Yeah, it's true.
It would have been incredibly difficult to inject him if he was still moving around. Only when they had him right where they wanted, dazed and unable to fight back, did they plunge the syringe into his neck.
This case is getting a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I'm starting to enjoy it as well, Panther.
With said syringe being filled with a hallucinogenic.
But if this all happened a few minutes after 8:15 a.m., doesn't that make it impossible to pin a suspect?
What? Why is it impossible?
Because everybody's got an alibi for that time.
Does everybody really have an alibi for that time? You know who doesn't have an alibi for that time? Kai Montiago, because he woke us up late. Which I would really hate if it's him, because he's my favorite.
I mean, Damon and I were in my dorm room, and the other party...
We didn't wake up till late at 8:30 is when I woke up at.
15 a.m.
Oh no.
I left Wolfgang's dorm right after
Oh
the moving announcement and
no.
spent the rest of the hour struggling.
Oh no.
Toshiko
Oh
was getting the
no.
medication she grabbed from the pharmacy.
Sure.
So,
someone here
and doesn't plan to.
I see. You're overlooking something.
get a guest pass.
It was ruled out as having no relation to the murder because the wires don't touch the water.
Upper deck's open till 7.
But the position of it, the fact that it's destroyed, the timing of the blackout.
So only a meal is
So somebody in the game room dipped a wire through the vent or something? No. Sure, let's just look at the generator. Yeah, let's just look at the generator, right? Let's just keep it simple.
But his little note said to come by at 8.
Ingrid, do you remember what you said when we couldn't figure out who stole Desmond's taser?
But I didn't know
To
that.
be honest, I'm drawn blank.
Yeah, let's go ahead. 2 scanners don't work.
Drawing a blank.
You suggested we switch subjects and discuss Wolfgang's injuries instead, which we did. As a result, we ended up unraveling more about the case than if we had stuck to the original topic.
Alright.
We're at a dead end.
I'm so confused right now.
Switch our focus to one.
So we have to look at the generator and how the generator actually exploded. That's the most important thing right now.
Take another look at Diana's testimony.
Sure.
Back when you were describing Wolfgang's death, something stuck out to me.
And walked away.
I won't give up until everyone knows me as Kaboom. All of a sudden, everything turned white. Everything in front of me except Wolfgang. He pitched black. Huh. And then he just fell back.
The flash of white Diana described must have been the generator exploding, with the darkness afterwards being the blackout.
Blackout, correct.
Think about the order of events there. In just a few seconds, the boiler room's generator explodes.
Yes.
And Wolfgang falls over dead. Doesn't it sound like the two are correlated?
Of course they are.
Didn't we go over this already? We did. The generator has nothing to do with Wolfgang's death. Its wires weren't touching the water.
Guys, it's obvious that it has something to do with the death.
Indeed.
Sorry,
Which is why the murder weapon is the taser gun.
Yeah, just please keep down a little bit. Thanks.
Diana said she never used the taser, though.
A little bit. That fish so.
She's lying.
Alright.
That's not true. I never fired the gun.
It's all good. I believe you. Sure, nobody can dispute the gun was fired. What can be disputed, though, is when it got fired. I wouldn't be surprised if the killer fired that gun way in advance. Like, sometime before Wolfgang arrived downstairs and left it in the boiler room for us to find later.
So, a killer fired the gun way in advance, sometime before Wolfgang arrived, and left in the boiler room to find it later. So, like, kind of, as a distraction, or as like a... to frame someone.
If Wolfgang wasn't killed with the taser gun...
Or the generator, then what options? Yeah.
Option which makes sense.
True murder weapon. You were trying to tell me this earlier, Panther. What is it? What is it really? A third source of electricity we haven't considered yet. My grasping at straws. There's the power cord.
Anyway, the only proof Diana never shot the taser is her...
Ava, what do you mean?
All the evidence supporting your version of events.
Oh, yeah.
The note you showed us. That's the
It
fact
could be.
That it has the same
It could be.
handwriting as Wolfgang.
It could be.
Couldn't that just mean the same person
It
tricked
could
them?
be as well.
If you earnestly believe Diana didn't write it, then maybe.
All could be. I'm drawing blanks right now, guys.
See what I'm saying? There's no proof Diana never wrote the notes. There's only her word to go by. Because if she did write them, everything about her entering the boiler room at 8:45.
It all could be a lie. Yep.
But if we run with the idea that Diana was
What's
the
left
one
that we
waiting for
haven't
Wolfgang
discussed?
all the way back at 8:15 a.m.
Well, there's a couple things. There is the piece of scrap, the mysterious piece of scrap. There's the cut wire, as well as the weird chemically smell in the air.
Then we're stuck with the issue we had last time. Why did Diana wait over an hour to kill
Something
him?
unidentifiable. That piece of scrap on the floor?
That's also circumstantial. None of us know what really went on between those two in an hour. Ruling someone out because they took a long
Scrap.
time to murder is stupid.
Was there an actual bomb or something that was just had chucked through the
Without
vents?
context?
No, I doubt
Sure,
it.
but since the boiler room is unlocked, anyone can enter. If Diana knocked Wolfgang out, then she took over an hour to kill him with...
Okay, but who would enter? No one wants
Who?
to make a
Who would
detour
enter?
down some gross, freaky-looking basement. The boiler room is probably the most covert...
Oh, yeah. I need an energy drink, chat. The most covert place. Her words do make sense. After all, I chose to meet Tozu in the boiler room for that very same reason.
Diana claims she didn't write the notes, and she claims she didn't shoot the gun.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see, Panther. We'll see.
The answer lies in what destroyed the generator.
Did a bomb blow it up?
Didn't we already talk about that?
What destroyed it? I really wish I would have found this stuff out earlier. I was thinking long and hard about it, but I could not understand. This thing. Where is it? A red piece of unidentified shrapnel. What is this thing? What is this thing? What is it? Otherwise, is it a lighter? Is it a blowtorch? Who knows? Is it a bomb? And then there's the extension cord. That looks frayed. I guess we'll find out.
All you guys did was discuss theories, never anything concrete.
Alright.
Settling for a theory isn't good enough when our lives are on the line. In the same way Ava can't rule out Diana's involvement in the case, we can't rule out the generators.
That's true.
So, we have to figure out what destroyed the generator?
Yes, I think that's really important. I don't know why we keep looking over it.
Throw out ideas?
Sure.
It's what we've been doing this whole time.
Oakley dokley. Alright,
Oakley
everyone,
dokley, what
let's
the?
put our thinking hats on. If we work together, we'll unravel this mystery for sure. Ready? On your marks, get set, go!
Alright, Cassidy. Let's think about this. Shrapnel. Odd smell. Wolfgang's hands.
Why did the generator blow up?
Could have just been an electrical fault.
I doubt it.
So, a coincidence?
Is this the best situation? To be waving stuff off as a coincidence?
No, there are no coincidences here.
Something at the generator?
I believe so.
Made it explode?
I believe that's a good theory.
It's the fault of the taser gun?
Nah.
Discharge it released might have connected with the generator and created an overabundance of energy, which caused everything in the circuit to pop.
Probably. There's no proof anything besides the taser.
No! Oopsies. It's shrapnel. It's shrapnel, right? I'm pretty sure it's shrapnel, and it's for like that last little one there.
Why did the generator blow up?
What caused the Big Bang?
So, a coincidence?
Is this the best situation? To be waving stuff off as a coincidence?
Did the killer throw something at the generator? Made it explode? Perhaps it's the fault of the taser gun?
No.
The electrical discharge it released.
No, I don't believe so.
And created an overabundance of energy, which caused everything in the circuit to pop.
I'll cut through those words.
Unfortunately, Ava, I have to disagree. You say nothing, but the taser could have been involved in the murder.
But there's one possibility you didn't consider.
The shrapnel in the water.
Yes.
You mean those bits of red metal which were floating around?
Right. The ones that look like...
I can't wait to get to the killer too. We're hoping getting closer to figuring this out.
Generator? It's safe to assume the two are connected.
Can't that just be debris left by the generator?
It could be.
Except this debris is a completely different color. It lacks the rust the generator has
see.
accumulated. We're obviously looking at the remnants of something else. Which means an object we haven't yet identified was caught in the explosion.
Was something thrown into the vent? Question mark. And floating near it was another out-of-place item. The knife. No. The knife was floating in the water though. Wait, what? What was floating in the water? Oh, sorry, the cord. Yes, the cord.
This is it.
Right here.
The water was also an extension cord, half of which had been burnt away.
Huh? Did the cord get caught in the explosion?
Yeah, Wolfgang had the knife. I forgot about the cord for a second.
Seems that cord has the misfortune of floating around the wrong
I don't believe so. The cord probably had something to do with a little something. What if, like, a hairdryer was thrown in through the vent? Or... oh my gosh. What if... no, it's an extension cord. Well, it could be a hairdryer. It could be Eva's 3DS.
From what I saw in my investigation, the building's extension cord supply seems to be kept inside
Storage Closet D.
Yeah.
And who's been in Storage Closet D before? Eva Tsunaka.
Storage Closet D, huh?
Eva Tsunaka has been
It was hard to
there.
make out much of it in the dark. And after the power came on.
In the
Kai
past,
came
right? In the
screaming
very
for us to leave our
beginning, she
closets.
searched all the closets.
But I do recall seeing some extension cords peeking out from behind a shelf.
Since we already know the killer raided one storage closet, anyone else willing to bet they raided this one too?
Probably they did.
What the hell did they need an extension cord for?
Rob something involving the generator.
Probably.
Given its proximity to the cord.
Hey, said probs. That's some cool slang.
Even though we don't know what they are.
Right. The red shrapnel. It definitely isn't debris left by the generator, so what exactly is it? So far, nothing in the boiler room can be directly tied to the shrapnel. Oh boy. At least 9 of the clues have already been discussed in this trial. If I were to flip my thinking to consider the clues we haven't discussed yet. There's no proof what I have in mind is related to the shrapnel, but when all the other options are ruled out, I can only turn towards one thing that hasn't. The one thing that mysterious shrapnel might be related to. No, I think it's made out of metal. Like the bottom of it. Alright. Nobody tell me. What is the mysterious shrapnel related to? And it's red. It's red and gray. I don't believe it's this little pad. I don't believe it's a smell. I mean, is it the taser gun? Is it the taser gun? Like the little pieces that got shut off of it? Oh my gosh. Oh, I ran out of time? Oh, I'm not paying attention to the time because my phone's in the way with the YouTube chat from seeing the timer. Oh, yeah. I can't move? Uh-oh. Hypothetically speaking, my game might be frozen, and I have not saved in like 10 hours. Hypothetically speaking here. Hypothetically speaking. I'm going to try disconnecting my keyboard and reconnecting it. That's not my keyboard. Which one was my keyboard again? I shouldn't just go unplugging random stuff. Seems like a pretty bad idea just to go around unplugging random stuff. Uh-oh, guys. I might be cooked. Oh, wait. My camera's broken, too. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, guys. My goodness. Alright, so basically... oh, my goodness. Basically, I'm cooked. Because my game is frozen, I think. Yeah. Let's see here. Maybe I can get it fixed. Please, Lord, in Jesus' name, amen. Also, I gotta fix my little VTuber character as well. Because the face is gone. Oh no, it's screwed up now. It won't work unless I stop the stream. So now I'm gonna be frozen like this the rest of the time. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not very ideal. I don't think I've saved it in a long time. I don't think I have. I usually don't save the trial that often. Oh, this happened to me once before when I was playing Danganronpa V3, and it was like the most annoying thing ever, I will admit. Oh, okay. Yeah, my avatar's all busted as well. Alright, so, hypothetically speaking, I might be cooked, because I think I'd have to re-close the game and reopen it, and I don't think I saved since the start of the trial. See, I don't want to, what can I try to do here? This is bad. Speedrun? Oh my goodness. Alright, how about this, guys? I want your opinion. I don't know how much of the trial is left right now. I'm assuming it's getting pretty close to the end. But how about this? I kind of messed up the stream just because, you know, the game got frozen, then my avatar's busted, and I can't fix it because of the camera unless I close OBS, which would stop the stream anyways. So, yes, I do know the answers now. It'll be okay. So how about this? I just end the stream here. Oh, that's another subscriber. I'm not sure when that happened, but thank you for that. But how about I end the stream here, and then I'll just speedrun it off camera. You know, just get through all of it. Back to this point when we're talking about the one piece of scrap that's mysterious that we don't know about. And then tomorrow, what am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday? I'm not sure if I'll be busy tomorrow night, but either tomorrow night or Friday, I'll stream again, and we can finish off the trial. How's that sound, you guys? Because I kind of cooked it right here. It's kind of got screwed up. Are you okay with that? Alright, cool. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. My bad for not making save states. I apologize. I will try to do that more often. Think about that for sure. It happens, though. But, yeah, I guess I'm going to head out then. I'll make sure to speedrun through this part all over again, get back to here, and then stream it when I'm back. So, yeah. But thank you guys for being here, especially you, Korekio, and you, Panther. You guys have been here for a long time, so I really, really appreciate it. I'm happy to have met you guys today, and I hope you'll be back here for tomorrow's stream or Friday, whenever that is. So, yeah. But, you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one, alright? It's nice meeting you. Take care.